to Coffee and Kush TV. It's up rogue with you. I mean, by now. And you know I'm late anyway, but who cares? You ain't doing nothing anyway. Here and ready for class. Who are you? Get at me in somewhere else, bro. I don't know who you is. You here ready for class? Who cares? What's today? Friday? Who said it was class today? Press 1. Niggas always trying to be down. Press 1. Remember that song by Juvenile? Niggas want to be down. Damn, nigga. Damn, who would you? Niggas changing their names up to get a piece. Press 1. Can you be my friend? No, it's the you. Press 1. Everybody want to have a school, but it's the you. Press 1. Press 1 if you don't. Press 2 is you. Press 1, press 1. They get mad at me because I'm so original at my thoughts. They don't really know if I'm going to be a fucking clown today or I'm going to come in teaching. That's what they get for thought. And press 1. What's up with you? Rotto, my man, number 1 on the board today. See who up in here? John Nick. I don't know you, but you made it right on time to get a shout out. What's up with you, my man? Todd, he got the black hand and the white hand. He really don't understand. Press 1. Amanda's in the building, my favorite moderator. I gotta give it to you, my favorite. You got the history on lock. You got the laws on lock. I'm not fucking with you. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Let's see who out here. Secret Society. Ooh, press 1. Brian King, what up with you, my guy? Let me see who up in here. Coop, what's up with you? Coop Devil. He still ain't changed his name to Coop Angel. He fucked up. He want to be considered a devil until the end of time. AG, what's up with you being the first in the chat room today? Trey Johnson, I see you. Hit the like button on the way in. Thank you. Thank you. Come again. Miss Shay, you been consistent. I ain't gonna lie. I've been seeing a lot of people just consistent. I ain't even gonna lie, Miss Shay been pressing ones on the low, just out the way. She know I'll be snapping, looking for victims. You feel me? If this is your junior year and senior year, you know damn well I'm looking for a victim. Got one, bam, like Day. Got him. Let's see who else. Shelly. Shelly's been in here too. Shout out to you. Coop Angel. He still ain't. You want to be the bad one. Press 1. I feel you, bro. It was all that. Tataria did it. Tataria. I'm fucking all your little paradigms up. What up with you, Derek? Good to see my man, Derek. Helena, Goddess of Light. Boo. Shout out to you, Moon Worshipper. Press 1. Shout out to the Moon Worshipper, Goddess of Light. Press 1. She really don't know. She must be new here. Press 1. You're not no damn goddess or no damn light unless you calling in with some scripture or something. Other than that, you're insane. Press 1. What's up, love? What's up, love? You're insane. That's crazy. Say it. What up with you? It's good to make history fun again. It feels real good to make history fun again. Did y'all enjoy Mr. Johnson phone call yesterday on the show? Press 1. I told you. My new white friends. Press 1. Mr. Johnson. Where are you, sir? Where's Mr. Johnson? Mr. Johnson just found out. It's the reason why he don't know who his daddy is. Press 1. That's a damn shame. You meet white people who don't know their fathers. They've been talking about us our whole life. Press 1. You start asking white people, who your great grandma? I ain't really know him. Press 1. What's wrong with him? Lord have mercy. If you're not subscribed to the Urban Conservative, my show is scheduled for 7:00 p.m. Eastern time. Press 1. Make sure you're there to tune that out. We're gonna be talking about Joe Rogan's apology and things of that nature over there on the Urban Conservative. That's my night show. Press 1. I chose to come on at night while everybody else talking about bullshit. I'm gonna come on and make y'all laugh at night. I'm dedicating more. I know I talk a lot of shit. That's because I'm about to dedicate more. That's why. I'm like, I want to fuck something up. Press 1. You nigga, come here. Why you ain't did your homework? Press 1. That's how my dad used to come home. Kev, come here. Why that school called me when I was on the road? Oh, fuck. Fuck, you just come up with that off the top of your dome. Sue Gotti, let's get it. Who are you? Who are you? You're new here. You don't get to put emojis. Press 1. You don't get that. Press 1. I'm making YouTube change their algorithm. They make sure they put emojis that move and glitter up in this motherfucker. Press 1. I want to see some live action on YouTube. This shit boring. I see why y'all boring. Press 1. This shit boring. It needs some more. YouTube need to update this shit, nigga. I want to see videos and emojis that's real and shit. If I was YouTube, you couldn't allow this shit. Got to be live, nigga. So I can click on your name and say, you want to go live? Bam, got you. Pull you into the YouTube. YouTube, that's what you got to do. That's gonna wipe out everybody. Press 1. You trying to get into the social game, nigga? I'm adding you, bringing you in right now. That's the best thing YouTube can do. Press 1. We're going to change the world just by bringing up new ideas for them to keep moving. Bring that shit up. Bring them in. You talking shit in the chat room? Come to the front. Press 1. That'll be the best thing ever. Hour. Why your name Johnson, fool? Press 1. I don't know why my name Johnson. Press 1. I don't know. One lady called my show. One white lady called my show. She said, I don't even know how my grandparents met each other at the World Fairs and didn't... And she is a Tataria believer. That fucked her up. Y'all gotta understand, my information is fucking them up too. They like, damn. No plausible deniability, right, Todd? Todd's Irish. Press 1. He like the Jew. We ain't white. We Irish. Press button. He's Irish. They ain't going, G. They ain't going for it. But truth is truth. We got to present the truth. Corey's somewhere around. Don't let Corey silence fool you. He like black women. He up in here somewhere. Saba ass around here somewhere. They're around here. Trust me. This damn YouTube is so innovative. It's like a play world for me. You feel me? I don't like that. That's why I be getting frustrated. I want to do more. When I get frustrated, I don't stress out. I poke my chest out, nigga. Press 1. Where that music at? Where that drop the beat, bitch? Press 1. Fucking YouTube sucks without music, right? That's why you got to get ready for Kev Row Radio, Karaoke Kev on Thursdays and Saturday nights. Press 1. Patreon only. That's what it is. You just got to get more creative. You just got to do more. You can't sit on YouTube for 6 hours talking about Taharka Bay and get 300 views. That doesn't make sense. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Press 1. I don't even know why people do this stuff. Only in the black community could you sit for so long just to talk like we all on some couch in your house. Press 1. Talking about irrelevant people. Come on. What's up, Savannah? Your man? What's up with you? Mama riding in the building? Y'all know I feel like talking shit today, don't y'all? Press 1. Y'all know I feel like talking shit. Press 1. Yeah, Kev, yeah, fuck all that, right? We see your title. Press 1. We see your title, nigga. Yeah, whatever. Hit that like button. What's up, Soup Bone? Long time no see. What's up with you, chap? You good? I see you. Hey, I ain't like that. I see my little orange shit pop up. Oh, shit. That means somebody said, I'm going to make sure this nigga see this. Boom, boom, boom. Press what? We definitely, I'll be doing Sonetta like that sometime. What's up, punk? I'll be messing with people on their YouTube page. What's up with you? I might donate $1 or $2, courtesy of the row. To Choke No Joke. You know, I might do it. Just for him to see his face. Shout out to Choke No Joke. He's a good sport. What are we talking about today? Hassan Campbell apologizing for murdering the victim of BAMBAATTAA or somebody kid. Press 1. And that just goes to show you, this world is insane. I mean, really, people are really think, hold on, let me put his face up here. Because I know what y'all want. Put this nigga face up here. Press 1. See? He went on DJ AKADEMIKS. Now, there's a lot of people that say, Kev, you a hater, right? Here come to you trolls. You just mad because you... YouTube is hilarious. It's like, what the fuck do I want with DJ AKADEMIKS? I don't want him on his fans around this motherfucker. Gary Other, don't know what the fuck his fans gonna do at class. This motherfucker, they are little ass kids and gang members on Clubhouse. What the fuck am I listening to this? But I only listen to it because it's Hassan Campbell. And you know me. Me and Hassan Campbell got a long history. Very, very, very long. If you was here longer than Nipsey Hussle, you know all about it. Press 1. See, before I expose Nipsey Hussle, I exposed Hassan Campbell. Not Nipsey Hussle, but the thing that I was doing with Nipsey Hussle, I was doing that to all these niggas in the conscious community. And one of my favorite people in storyliners was this creature by the name of Hassan Campbell. He's a creature. A special Muppet, baby, I tell you. That's why he started. I'm sorry, guys. I'm the reason why he collected all the revenue and he became the monster that he was. That's due courtesy of the role. But that's beside the point. So what? When I broke down his story and why he was, quote unquote, abused by Afrika BAMBAATTAA, I was actually listening to the words that was coming out of his mouth rather than being in awe and how strong he was. How can see a nigga strong? He got muscles. Press 1. Any nigga with muscles and eyes rotate around counter and clockwise. Press 1. Nigga. Fucking problems, nigga. Facts. But he gets mad at me because I chose not to believe him. It's not that I didn't believe him. Press 1. It's not that I didn't believe him. I was listening to his story. Yeah, I heard the little stuff. Not the little stuff. Okay, he was a part of the family now. He was a part of the family. All right? You was a child. But once you turn 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 30, once you start living your life, you feel me? And then you find YouTube to voice this opinion or this crime. This is a crime if Afrika BAMBAATTAA did this. What got me was, as a grown-ass man, Hassan Campbell goes and looks for and to murder another victim of Afrika BAMBAATTAA, the victim, the one who was drugged and passed out. You hear me? Now listen to me. The one that was drugged and passed out at 14, 15, 16 years old, taken to BAMBAATTAA house and had some drinks and passed out. You know what I'm saying? And damn, that's cold. And some things happen. And you know, we was always looking for the individual that what's up, Max? We was always looking for the individual that Hassan Campbell murdered, right? And we were saying, well, he had said he murdered somebody. Well, I started, freestyling, and I said maybe it was the little boy Afrika BAMBAATTAA. I thought the little boy he murdered was the victim. He went looking for him. He had a picture. He never said whether he got away or he didn't or nothing. And it was a big joke with him and Star in the morning about the shit. It got real crazy if you were listening. You feel me? They really doing this shit on a computer? You know? And then he started talking about what's that other dude from the Zulu Warriors who died in Georgia, in Atlanta? What's that one guy name? What's that other one? He came out, MC Shan, or one of these brothers who passed away. And I say, I'm listening to him. He said, I was the last one to see him alive. I'm like, God damn, nigga. So I asked him, what you mean you the last? They all get mad at me. Now listen to me. They all get mad at me. Now I'm the fraud department. They come to me with this story. I choose to just pay attention. Now wait a minute. You feel what I'm saying? They get mad at me. And a female that Sanetta know. Now listen to me. This is some cold shit. Listen to me. Press 1 if you listening. Press 1. Listen to me. Hit the like button. This is my story. This is my story. Listen to me. Sonetta and them. I ain't gonna say who concocted the plan, cause Tasha K type of shit going around. But somebody formulated a plan to shut Kev the fuck up. That means fraud department shut up, and they was gonna do this shit legally, right? Which is fine by me, but it's done legally. But this shit is crazy, right? So I'm way in Los Angeles. I'm asking questions on my YouTube page to Hassan Campbell about his comments about seeing that last dude in Georgia alive last this shit. Guess who knocked on my door? Sheriff's Department. Oh, here you go. It's a protection order or some shit from Chicago or something. What the fuck? I look it up. Some lady named Layla who got a documentary with Hassan Campbell talking about it, and I'm fucking her shit up by asking them basic ass questions that they come out on them new. So this lady, way somewhere else, tells Chicago that I so quote unquote threatened her or some shit. Some old boy, I ain't read this shit. I just asked, LA, can I go to jail for this? No, just don't go to Chicago, man. That shit ain't shit. Just you ain't supposed to be around her or something. She said, I said, I'm on the fucking internet. He said, oh, that's fucked up. That's fucked up, right? This is the internet. It's getting y'all the truth. This is what I go through. It's facts, 100%. So the setup is in. Sonetta get up on his page and be like, hey, Kev, no, excuse me. Oh, yeah, he clowning a little bit like, hey, somebody looking for you in Chicago, hint, hint, right? Trying to say I got a warrant in Chicago, which I don't. Press what? Which I don't, right? They trying to get a nigga to go to Chicago or go get jammed up in some old police bullshit, right? You got no fucking warrant. Hassan gets up on the internet. The video is up to this day talking about, Kev, there's a warrant out for your arrest, which is there not, but it's letting me know, damn. So y'all gonna try to put, these are black people, because y'all came to me with a story that I do not. Now I'm asking questions. But how old are you, sir? I'm asking Hassan, how old are you when you went to BAMBAATTAA? 20, so I was grown man. Press 1. I was a grown man. I was about to go kill the nigga. So they get mad at me because I asked, so the same nigga is the one. This nigga gets so mad, get on the internet and threaten to assault my children sexually. Press 1. This is who they parading around the internet and trying to save DJ Academic face and Whack 100 is protecting all this bullshit. Shit I gotta go through. Press 1. Press 1. And I'll be telling y'all, it's deeper than rap. These niggas is police. This nigga, these people on this internet, press 1, try to set me up and get on the internet and clown about it in my face, knowing it's some what? And y'all think I'm gonna be ha-ha and hee-hee with these people? I'm really sorry for these people. He police. Police niggas, like, what the fuck? Who does this, right? But I can see from the sister position, like, damn, that nigga fucking up. Y'all, I'm not fucking up nobody money. This nigga opened his mouth too much. So I don't got nothing to do with it. I'm doing my job by asking, how old was you? And you was the last one. You get what I'm saying? So I ain't got no love for these people. These niggas is, trust me, set up artists, professional too. They've been telling and get niggas. If anybody know other niggas that these niggas don't set up, please contact Kev Gill. These niggas are stupid. They really like children to me. You like my kid. Trying to do stupid stuff. Press 1. So that's neither here or there. Stupid. Just to get Kev to be quiet about what this nigga over here saying. So, Hassan ain't never apologized for that shit he said about my kids. Press 1. Never. I don't want to hear none of that. Press 1. I gave people ample amount of time for all that shit. Press 1. But the cold thing about it is, I was right the whole time. I was right the whole time. I played the tape. of his whole storyline on the internet. Press 1. Starting with the Queen's Flip show. Remember that one, y'all? Press 1. Press 1. Yeah. Yeah, remember that? Remember the Queen's Flip? And everybody sit around. And you see, this is the thing about our community. Instead of asking real questions, we play around and kid around until there's a huge trafficking ring, people snatching kids around, and these same fucking hip-hop niggas, oh, we gotta protect our kids. Too late. Y'all already got them. Y'all already allowed the predatorial practices of snakes and demons in the community. Press 1. And then they all came out against me. Then they all said, no, that ain't true. Press 1. I don't think he'll do nothing like that. Yes, he said. Yes, he said what he'll do to my children. And not only just my children, all the kids in my family. To the point where I really got sick inside thinking about you, brother. You know what I'm saying? And think about what it takes for individuals to align themselves up with these types of individuals that make such threats. And I just want to see how far they take it. How far they take an individual like this. A piece of shit. Press 1. A nothing ass roach on this internet who validates it. And I've realized I don't fit in with none of you niggas. I don't fit in. I'm too good of a nigga to fit in with you demons on this internet. I won't even play with you. I'm just too good of a nigga. My spirit is different. My spirit is different. You niggas all operate from a demonic realm, and it's sick, G. It's sick, G. Each one of these black niggas on this fucking internet, I'm talking from any one of them, doggy, all of them. All of them. All of them. It's sickening. It's sickening that they will protect. You protect children. You don't allow people who go on a hunt looking for victims with the intent to kill them, making criminal threats all around the internet. And then you get on the internet and y'all call me a snitch. Because he way on the East Coast. I'm on all type of running from the law. I can't go get this nigga. I'm throwing myself in jail too. Stupid. But I'm off. Press 1. I can say what I want. Do what I like. That's the thing about our community. That's why I don't give a shit about a lot of y'all just tainted with evil. Just evil. So much taint, you stay silent in a time of crisis, niggas. That's how much evil your ass is polluted with. Y'all rather watch one nigga. Y'all rather watch one or two niggas try to do what you all supposed to be doing. That's the problem with our community. That's the problem right there. And Tupac said it when he said, you, the fucking mechanic, you got an obligation. We all got an obligation. Get up on the internet, watch them niggas commit genocide in Chicago all over. DJ AKADEMIKS get this fucking child assaulter, press 1, just looking for children and shit as nigga a platform. But that goes with the destruction of our people. Press 1. That goes with the media. That's normal. You think that Joe Rogan shit just stopped there? Press 1. That shit is a machine that pushes negativity. Combine that with how many other niggas they did 24/7 talking about how black women ain't shit, niggas ain't shit, white niggas deserve to be in the penitentiary. To combine that with the dope, drugs, and all the shit that's dropped in your communities in the 70s, 80s. Y'all just play blind and just call us monkeys and act like, what the fuck wrong with y'all? Them and you. Them and you. Niggas would rather just listen to music like hey, ain't even nobody even saying nothing. There is a machine at work. Farrakhan on his way out, these brothers is old. Niggas ain't got no order. None. And called me the clown. None. Just out of order. I was watching a movie called The Fifth Element. Bruce Willis walked right up in there, pow, shot the leader in the head and said, anybody want to negotiate? Niggas just stood around, oh no, I don't know what to do. Right there. Shit get me mad because we gonna get on that Joe Rogan shit later. Right now we gonna deal with this. I will use it all for the benefit of the world. Trust me. I'm saying though, I thought all New York was like that. Press one, I thought the whole East Coast was like that. I was like, oh shit. I had to really come out in this bitch and meet niggas. Press one. Press one. Y'all people crazy, G. These people crazy on this internet. Hit the like button. If you choose not to, that's because you stand convicted, chump. So what? Don't matter the view, I still get paid the same. I'm on salary. That's what I call it now. I'm on salary. That's right. It don't even matter no more. I'm on salary. Hey, views don't even matter to me. You know why? Because I planned this 2-3 years ago where I knew views wouldn't matter. So I set myself up and set my audience up so views didn't matter. You understand what I'm saying? They ain't even there. They gonna be reaping. Oh shit, what the fuck? Views don't matter, G. Nipsey told you, $640 per million views. What you got? 30,000 views. Like $10. So you're not fooling me. Press one. You see me, Todd? You see me? I am the algorithm. I'm trying to tell you. I was just waiting for my life to adjust to it. That's all. Just press one. That's it. I am the algorithm, nigga. When I peep game, watch all these niggas watching me no matter where I went. My ideas displayed. Fine. Don't get mad, get glad, adjust. You feel me? Boom. Facts. Facts. Make sure you subscribe to the Urban Conservative, where I care about that channel. I'll be going live tonight at 7 o'clock right there. Make sure I want the 255 people over here. Could y'all put that link up in here? So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to do exactly what I did last time. Since that's the title of my video. All you got to do is listen to Hassan's story. I'm not going to play the video where he disrespecting my children. I got it. I ain't going to even play it because that's too disrespectful. And the point ain't for you to believe me by playing that. And that hurt my soul to hear that. And you got to be able to understand that. But look. I will play what proved what got him so upset. You feel me? I'm not this ordinary ass nigga. I'm not trying to be a whatever y'all trying to be and fool these people. I'm not doing it. I got an audience for me. If you watching the show, thank you. But y'all not changing shit. Trust me, you ain't changing shit. Y'all go do rap, y'all go do beef, y'all go talk about who killed who, make yourself feel like these are your little cousins and shit. Like y'all really got a stake in these people on the YouTube dying. Cool. I ain't even going, that's y'all. Press one. That world is dying. Ain't nothing for them over there. Niggas over there eating traps. You know? Urban Conservative is real. Kept telling you it's real. Thank you, Miss Love. Yes, royalty is everything to me. You think I want to be associated with these type of people? Because one of these can say loyalty in their mouth, but in their blood is traitor, and their blood is French fries and grease. Press one. And their blood is a traitor. Press one. In their blood. So you can't expecting they was what they was then. They are the same today. God wrote it this way. These are the same people. And once you realize who these people are in scripture, you'll have a clear a clear vision, spectrum, a new vision to be and watch them. They crumbling right now, so it's the perfect time to put your Kev Rowe They Live glasses on because the demons is out. They finna drop the prosthetics and just show you they reptilians. Press one, fuck it. Press one. They can't even hold it in. Joe Rogan could, never mind. Then we would save that for the Urban Conservative. They need you to react. But let me play this video though. And with this video, I need you to focus. It's cool. A lot of people saw this video. But this is just to let academics in them know, y'all dealing with individuals. I could play the tape in which he threatened my children, but y'all already seen the tape. So why do that? Why do that? Say that for another time. Say that for something else. We're going to play the tape where we prove that he is in a lot more. The story of him getting assaulted by BAMBAATTAA is a lot more. It's more to that story than, BAMBAATTAA picked me up. Press 1. I was just messing a little kid. Oh, what's this one? What you watching, looking back, is the orchestration of a manipulated individual constructing manipulated points of views that just don't add up with an individual paying attention. I mean, y'all narratives be fun at first until my mind say, wait a minute. Press 1, my West Coast grandma mind kick in, and my grandma say, wait a minute, that don't make no damn sense, boy. Press 1, slow down, your mouth moving too fast. Press 1. Hell no. I start listening more. The more I start listening, I said, I don't believe it. I don't even believe this man no more. You understand? That's not my fault that my grown ass brain said, I don't believe this man no more. The audience ain't got shit to say. I'm an individual myself. I don't believe. They all came, oh, you don't believe him, you scold. Right there, press button. That's what made it okay to attack Kev. Fine. But look where we are today. You can't run from your path. Look where we at. The truth still here. Press 1. Truth still here to this day. There are a bunch of people who ain't ever saw this video of this story of Hassan Campbell, right? So that's why I'm here, to show you this story, damn it. Because I ain't got shit else to do. And my show start at 7, so I got time today, cuz. Press 1. I got time today, cuz. Press 1. And since y'all in the algorithms today, I plan to get 1,000 views telling people the truth. Press 1. Cloud chasing with the truth. I love it. I love it. Press 1. Cloud chasing with the truth. Fine. Call it what you want. Okay. Press 1. So people got to remember, this is the reason they was trying to have people not focus in on this lying ass nigga. Press 1. They was trying to have people not focus in on the lying ass nigga. But Kev Gills, once again, now he's just a part of history. He's a part of the road history forever and ever. That's why I do shit like this. I know somebody sitting back saying, didn't Kev and them, didn't they squash it? No, Kev said he forgives him. He all right because he's stupid. But that's what Kev said. If I don't forgive him, how could I be talking about forgiveness on the earth? I'll forgive him. Tripping? Yeah, yeah, hell yeah. That don't mean I ain't finna talk about it. Press 1. Every time I feel like it. Every time you in the algorithm, that don't mean none of that. That mean I forgive him. And I hope he forgives me too. Press 1. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. It's called forgiveness. You know. Why do that? Obviously, this was enough to poke at the bears of YouTube and say, damn, this guy's pretty smart. But figuring out that this guy was actually looking for the victim, this would have appalled me, was the fact that grown people didn't realize what he was saying. And that's when I realized our people don't be listening to shit. Nothing. How you gonna say you looking for the damn victim? How you gonna say you looking for the victim? Who says, I was looking for the victim? Took a picture, me and them niggas, we were looking for him. And that's what struck me as odd. And the fact that y'all can be thinking y'all can push this guy with DVDs, and then y'all put a restraining order on me for asking basic ass questions. Kev Gills, man, y'all people scandalous. Sadnetta, you wrong.
Shame.
You wrong.
Shame. Shame.
Hassan Campbell, you're wrong. Kev Gills, you got a warrant for your ass. Niggas get warrants every day, B. Fuck that mean, press one. Nobody fucking bless me. Damn. What the fuck? These niggas got warrants every day, B. What the fuck did that mean to me? It means something now. Trust me. It means something now. Trust me. It's different when you feel me, but yeah. What the fuck did that mean to me at the time? Find something way bigger than that. What the fuck are you talking about? So that's why I had to keep. He really did tell on himself. I remember. Yes, he did. And the key is when you at the fraud department is to listen. They tell on themselves. I don't say nothing. I just play the tape. It's like I'm in the interrogation room, but I'm not doing the interview. I'm in the back watching the tape like this. Do you understand? You know, like, what the fuck did he just say? You feel me? So all you got to do is light something up and sit back, relax, or finish doing what you're doing real quick so you can hear. Because this is real critical to y'all theory that this man is a victim. Man ain't no damn victim. Press one. He victimizer. That's what the fuck he is. He's a hunter. Press one. This nigga really put 5,000 on my head. Press one. Live on the air. I'm a Mr. Kev Gills. I'm a put money. This is how stupid these people on the internet. Mr. Kev Gills. I'm going to have my super chat donate to me. Press one. And my super chat is I'm going to collect it for like a month, and then I'm going to give $5,000 to a California hitter because I hate you. Press one. Y'all people retarded. Y'all think I forget it? You think I cannot let that pass? I can pass that up? Come on, fam. You brought $1,000. I said, so you just go say that live and just, all right. So I told this chat room, so y'all just gonna pay for the hit. Just go ahead, keep donating. Y'all, this internet is stupid. Press one. There's a bunch of criminals running around with nothing to do. I'm gonna put $5,000 on your head, doopy doopy doo. Stupid. All because I'm telling the truth. Now, what if I would end up dead? Press one. What if I would end up dead? Then what? Stupid ass. Y'all people on this internet, and then what? He would have put me on the screen then. Kev Gills, look, this is my biggest troll. I can see it now. Right one. And this is what happens when you come against fucking Hassan Campbell. Fucking. I can see it now, bitch. Right now, you, Tommy, Sonetta, with fucking New Year's 2011 New Year party fucking heads. Right now, blowing fucking horns all over where. Damn, we got that nigga. Let Kev get about 10 years in the penitentiary. Press one. These niggas is really them niggas in them TI videos that's like, we need this nigga right here out the way. I'm really on this nigga star board. I'm really in his main office with his police friends like. I'm really out there on these niggas' boards like this nigga right here. They don't like my smile and shit. They know I'm coming. They don't like nothing about me. I hate him. He's a truth teller. He's fucking handsome. He wears polo shirts like me. Fuck him. Press one. And the reality of it is, press one, EBK Fats. You a fool for that one. Hey, Derek, I'm up there on the starboard for sure. I talked about stars so bad. He just flagged me every time I mention his name. Every time I hear the thumbnail, take it down. You got 3 hours. Yo, the most niggas who do the most talking on the internet be the first one to tell on somebody, man. What the fuck? There ain't not one report on this earth that I flagged, copy stricken, any of these people on the internet. None of them. I ain't never tried to get them locked up to go to jail. Press 1. I ain't never tried to set Sarnetta up or Hassan Campbell or that lady. Press 1. I don't even want to say her name because she gonna make something up. She gonna make something up. Damn, motherfucker, Gillespie, you don't did it again. What the fuck, man? It's a cold internet. All because I want to tell y'all the truth. I realize the truth hurt. Press 1. See, when you hold the truth, you can play with it like I do. You can just open it up and close it a little bit. You feel me? You ain't really got to show them the whole hand. Show them up. Road. It's a good day. Good time to be alive to watch all this shit happening. But let me take you to this video of Mr. Campbell. Now, I'm going to find the exact spot that I want to start because he retarded and he think that the guy that's interviewing him actually look like BAMBAATTAA. So he's just, it gets real like, what the fuck? And I don't want to put y'all through that.
Black man.
So you're not gonna. So you be
in Africa. The word African American came from messy, sloppy ass, messy.
Come on.
A lot of people don't know that, but he did. It was online. It's still up there.
Let me explain something. Out here now, you got to start all over. I'm not going to let you come out here and take.
I know Hassan Campbell looking at me like right now. This nigga a piece of shit.
There's always the white officers that's locking your ass up. For one, people got this snitch label all fucked up. It's all backwards. It's on Elijah Muhammad. For two, if he did
almost there,
cry for that,
no.
Why is it that at R. Kelly's concert? No. Let me ask you a question now.
So
before I get to it, because they talk for about 30 minutes. Let me get through this shit. He good at that, talking for long periods of time, and if you don't stick him to the questions, you'll be fucked up.
Here it is. We got your son, because little boys is fast too. Your nephew in the room and your son.
Yeah.
So now, Bam got him. BAMBAATTAA got him. That your brother is molesting little children, and what do? You bail him out. If my brother molests somebody's child, I'm gonna take that nigga in the backyard and kill him.
Yo, first of all, slow down.
We go.
Hold on. Can I talk now?
You got it.
Thank you.
I think this.
Let's go to Nicki Minaj real quick and her brother. Do you know, even though it's wrong?
And now I'm sitting in front of you right now after I bailed him out, and I'm advocating for him. And
Forget all this. Forget the Nicki Minaj shit.
He is saying, the defense that I heard is that he's saying that the girl was promiscuous.
Forget
I'm not gonna let you talk about my peoples like that, nigga.
This type of topics, you get this passionate about it.
You coming with a lot of energy, man.
You gotta understand
this is a long time ago. I mean, I know it's still.
You gotta understand something. You see the picture with Ron Savage? Everybody busts out laughing with him crying. There's been times where I did interviews where they had to clean. You know, when you go back to what the fuck you've been through. See, here's the thing. We living in a time now where you see dudes raping dudes part of gang initiations.
All right. Let me hope. Brace yourself. That's why I came on in the middle of the day.
These stories. I got a few mans that's in jail that ain't never coming home. Why they so angry?
Okay,
I want y'all to hear the whole thing.
Let's go back.
Hear it.
This nigga is powerful, man. Why you so violent, my nigga? Relax, slow down, my nigga.
It's real,
slow down.
man.
Nigga,
Every time somebody talk to you about this type of topics, you get this passionate about it.
You coming with a lot of energy, my nigga.
You gotta understand
this is a long time ago. I mean, I know it's still.
You gotta understand something. You see the picture with Ron Savage? Everybody busts out laughing.
Shout out Ron Savage.
With him crying. There's been times where I did interviews where they had to clean. You know, when you go back to what the fuck you've been through. See, here's the thing. We living in a time now where you see dudes raping dudes part of gang initiations.
Wow.
I come from an era.
Stop that.
I come from an era. Nah, it's there. The proof is there. I come from an era.
I can't hear that type of shit.
I come from an era, but it's real though. And if you don't raise your children to be aware of what's going on, then either them or they children gonna fall victim. See, here's
Hey, whoa. Slow down, Pop. Slow down with that, man.
Listen to
Don't
what I'm
point
saying
it to
to
my
you.
direction, nigga. Talk about somebody else, please.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Talk about the hypothetical.
Listen to what I'm
speak, man.
saying.
Come on, Pop.
1 out of 3 children.
Man.
1 out of 3 children is molested. So now, 1 out of 3 females in your family got touched and they ain't tell.
Oh, man. Pop, come on.
The stats don't lie. We can't listen. Understand something.
Nobody would imagine their family get raped. Can we talk about you, please, bro?
But we talking about what's real, and the reality of it is we gonna stick to me. But this is the reality.
Why are you trying to reverse it on me, nigga?
I'm not. I'm
I
just
don't want to
using
think
you.
about my family getting
I'm
raped.
just using you.
Don't use me, nigga. Use somebody else.
On some real shit.
You gonna laugh?
Listen, on
Why
some
you
real
laughing?
shit. You know why I'm laughing? I'm gonna tell you why I'm laughing. You know what I mean? Because you want to crack jokes, right? We gonna get to some jokes in a minute, though.
Oh, man.
You know who you look like? I'm gonna tell you at the end of this.
Oh, let's go.
What the fuck? I had no jokes, man.
Hold on. I mean, listen.
So, to the people who saw this video, knows exactly who he looks like, press 1. And for that to even be funny is insane.
I don't think it's a bad thing. Let's break it up a little bit with a few jokes. You got something? Let's see what he got.
Nah. Because I know he gonna go in. You know what I mean?
No, he actually will be serious. He called me this morning and said, "Yo, today we gonna be serious."
That's what I told Pop.
But if he got some jokes,
Nah.
let's see.
You know what?
I'll
I'm gonna let
blame
him.
you.
Yo, I'm gonna
I'll
let him.
blame you, Pop.
I'm gonna let him get some of his jokes off. You see what I'm
Okay.
saying? But the one thing I don't want to do is like I said. Like for one, you don't make fun of people that like you don't. Certain things we just know not to say. We don't even have to say it. You
Right.
see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Facts.
But at the same time, you do look like a baby bambaataa though.
Oh.
Press 1. That was already a no-fly zone for me. That's already like a what? This is funny in the black community, in the online community. Nobody gonna raise a red flag and say, huh? What? That's not how victims act. And going by that logic, I got the most sisters out of everybody on earth. God damn it. Press 1. They wouldn't be laughing about nothing like that if that statistic you just said was true, sir. Nobody holds these people accountable. Nobody says, what the fuck? But that's when they're trying to push him as a advocate for who? Nambla? Press 1. Who the fuck? Who? Press 1. So you gotta watch out for this. I caught this shit a long time ago with the audience that used to fuck with Tommy Sotomayor. I used to really look at his chat. I started thinking, I said, they using these black women, I hate black women conversation to cover up the undertone of what's going on. So my fucking Chris Hansen ass, my black Chris Hansen detective ass, started watching Tommy Sotomayor. Then 2 little girls showed up at Tommy's house. And they at the door. Tommy Sotomayor had one of them ringers that the person can talk to. The little girl in booty shorts say, she about 12. I've been here before. He got a license, a staircase. Going, what the fuck? Now I'm looking at the audience, right? This is why I don't trust these people on this internet. I'm looking at the audience. And I see people trying to warn him. But not like, hey, you got 2 people at your door, like, Tommy, your cam, they was saying shit like your cam on your computer, and that shit live. And I'm like, 1, 2. This would train me for this damn internet. Press 1, I start watching. The internet is a dangerous place. Very dangerous. You saw what I said earlier about them clowns. This is on a whole nother script. And then I really started watching Tommy Sotomayor. And then he's a babysitter. Yeah. And I watched one video. And a young lady's at his house. And he's talking to this little girl about her mama breast side. And following her around with the camera. Showing all type of her feet, her backside. I'm looking at my baby mama at the time. You see this shit? She like, wait a minute. I'm like, you see this? This ain't right. Look at the chat. So I start really watching these folk. Press 1. I start really watching these folk. I start really watching. See, that type of shit turn a father into a beast, a monster. Press 1. A monster. And then I read one day in the comment section, they say, no, this nigga Kev, this person is really on to this shit. I said, yeah, they know I'm on that shit. That's how I can recognize this we gotta do better black people audience of a bunch of different white men popping up. These people, it's the black shit is a cover. You get me? All this black hate and all this what you need to do and all it's a cover. For what? You gotta be an adult to think in that realm. No fucking Pampers. You know what I'm saying? You got no fucking Pampers.
Come on, pull this bitch up.
Hey, yo.
Google BAMBAATTAA right now.
You like
Google BAMBAATTAA
you like
right
that?
now.
You like the word from Men in Black, nigga? Fuck you talk about, nigga?
He was talking to me, and when he was talking to me, I would say things like, "Why would you say that? Why would you say I remind you of this funny ass manner? If that's the person who that's not funny to me, I'ma write that down in my notebook and watch the picture come into play." That's why I keep telling y'all to take notes so you can see the picture. And if you can't see the picture, I mean you wasn't taking notes. Press 1.
Oh, you want word face ass nigga? I don't want to do this.
All right. Why not? Listen, no. We do a quick intermission and we get back to the real. You know what I'm saying? It's only right.
Because you can't take this type of stuff. I mean, hearing this stuff, I can't not see how you feel. I can't.
Yeah.
He tell me, picture, he looking at me, and you know how serious, the passion.
Yeah.
He like that worm. That nigga ugly.
He said even he felt that. He said he looking at me like the passion behind that. And that shit ain't funny to me. Ain't no what? Huh? I look like who? They all laughing and shit. That shit funny and cute. Y'all be talking like this? That's how y'all talk? That's normal?
Nah, but he looking at the pad like pictures. He talking like this. I'm like, I don't want a picture.
You had that joke ready for earlier, right?
I had this joke ready.
I know he did.
Get behind the scenes, nigga. Get behind the scenes,
That joke
nigga.
ready.
Nah,
He sound like a young BAMBAATTA, nigga. Violent. I see he like the fucking the little word from Men in Black, nigga. The ugly little shit. The little short shit that walked in the office. You know what I'm talking about? The little shit in the office.
Oh,
We
man.
started. I don't want no jokes. Like we being
That
serious.
nigga got me turning purple right now.
Hold on. So Pop, all right, let's talk about it now. Pop, you was on the 14th floor. Not the 14th floor. You said what was the building? 1465. What was
1455.
That was the building.
Okay, that's the building. Now listen, this is the story. All right, everybody got their notebooks out. Don't maybe go to school right now. I hope we all adults. This is it. This the building. This is the story that I question, because it baffles me the level of adulthood dictating the response from these hosts. This is just retorted, but as the host of the Coffee and Kush TV live show, I must do the media.
What floor you lived on?
I lived on the 8th floor, and I lived on the 12th floor.
The 8th floor he lived, and he lived on the 12th floor. Did you write that in your journal? Press 1. I got to make sure Marley is writing this down because he be playing. On the 8th floor and the 12th floor. I'm teaching you your brain how to take note. Democrat.
Facts. There you go. Facts. Ugly ass nigga, man. Get out of here.
But
Man.
I see you ain't pull up BAM though, right?
No. So you lived on the 12th floor and the 13th.
8th floor and the 12th floor.
The 12th. You lived with your moms only. With you and your moms.
How you live with your moms only. These is real English words. Only. On 2 different floors. You hear me? Nah, that's you. Maybe we are from different places on the planet, but come on. The word only. You know, I'm thinking like, maybe they just don't understand English and some shit. It only means like, only. So how is he living? The question should be, how you live in 2 different places?
My brothers and sisters.
Okay, how many siblings you have?
Well, 6 by my mother, and then the ones from my father. So
Did you know your father?
yeah, I knew my father.
But he just didn't live with y'all.
Nah.
Or did he leave or he?
Yeah, he was gone.
Okay.
He was a dope fiend.
When did you get to know him?
I knew him my whole life.
So you always knew. Did
He wasn't there. It's just that simple. He wasn't there. He was
Nigga,
a
I
dope
like
fiend.
details, nigga. Damn. Wait.
See, anybody that talking about who they people is and is get that critical that fast, like, come on. Even me and Johnson had figured it out at the end. Remember yesterday on the live show? Me and Johnson was kind of combative, but it's like, come on, bro, I'm not on that. You know what I'm saying? It was about the understanding of it all. Same shit.
You don't get mad at me. I know you want to say.
Nigga was a dope fiend.
But when you saw him at? When you went to school? When did you see him?
You know what it was is that my grandmother stepped in, so his mother stepped in. You know what I mean? So I spent a lot of time with her, and I would, whenever he was over there, that's when I would run into him.
Did y'all talk, or you didn't even talk? You didn't fuck with him at all?
Nah, you know what? My father was like, even though he was a dope fiend, he was like Superman to me. But he used to just, come along and get high and go about his business. My mother would get into an argument because you high, you a dope fiend. She didn't want me around my father in that state.
So tell us about an average day with Poppy growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was you into? Sports or
did you play basketball?
Talk to us.
I mean, growing up.
Press 1. See, when I ask somebody a question, and I ask if they play basketball, do they eat cereal, what type of cereal they ate, and they be like trying to come up with some American shit. Folding out. What the fuck is that? Press 1. You do that shit in the detective room, you be fucked up. Interrogation? Whew, that's all she wrote for you. Oh, shit. Press 1. They do that shit on first 48 after they told them, we got the tape. Huh? Press 1. That's not good. I don't got to believe y'all on everything that people say. I'm looking too. It's my opinion too.
I was a good kid, I would say. But what people don't understand is before BAMBAATTAA came along, I was already being molested. Wow.
Okay, so before BAMBAATTAA came along, he was already being assaulted. Press 1. He was already being assaulted, he said. Correct? So now we got to say, who? By who? Because that includes a different I could just send people in the past who seen this video before. I know they said, "Baby, kids nigga can't, baby." I could just feel the heat for something. This nigga can't really go do this shit. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Urban conservative. Verse 1. So the question is, who, what, where, when, why, and sometimes, somebody type it. Sometimes, answer please, how? Right? And the cold thing about this is, if you're not listening, if you listening real good, you're going to get them all right. You're going to get them all right. If you just listening and taking small little notes. You feel me? How? There you go, Brittany, Buck, Milwaukee, Chris. No, that's just them two. Yeah. Sometimes how? So that's how I think. I'm like, okay, by who, what? That opens up a whole new set of who, what, where, when, and why. Nigga, I'm all up in the 1800s, nigga. This Hassan Campbell was one person. This is one person. In history class, we in the 1800s dealing with mud floods and shit. You people crazy. This is just fun for me now. This is just funny. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get him, Milwaukee. Now listen, who, what, where, when, and why. So, who besides BAMBAATTAA did this?
In that situation, it made it easier to break down the boundaries for him to come along. I was already being molested. He wasn't the first one that molested me. He was just the one that was supposed to be the pastor, the doctor, the counselor.
Right.
He was the heroic figure that nobody, you know what I mean?
So wait, Tom, I'm sorry. When you said you got molested, who were you molested by? Can you share that information?
Well, the first one to molest me was a girl, and I'll never forget.
Press 1. The first one who did. Hold up, cuz. Hold up. This is the type of shit I can't be looking in that chat room because some people sometimes they just say things. But the first one that did it was a girl, and he'll never forget. Make sure you write that down. He was already got before BAMBAATTAA, which is a grown ass man. And the first one that did it was a girl. Okay, big difference. But if we can get a time frame on this, I was about to hit the CAMBELL Taylor, but I know some people are right there that's walking. They like, yeah, walking a fine line. Fuck that. And if I would have hit that bell, I would have crying and some shit because this shit's stupid. Okay, the girl. And let's listen to it. And he'll never forget. So the first person to do it was a girl.
Because she did some sucker shit. She was molesting me, and like a while, because she molested me for a few years too before BAMBAATTAA came along.
For some reason that story is hard, but whatever that is. But
so when
what age?
I don't even remember. But she probably started.
What age is this? Good question, Queen Flip. Beautiful question, because age is important. How old was she?
Molested me like around the age of 6 or 7 years old. She started.
Molested like just touching you and shit.
No, she was like straight rape, like.
Oh, so it was a babysitter, maybe a family member.
Straight, you know what I mean? But she's older than me by what 7 years? 6,
so
7?
7 years from 6 to 7 is about 13, 14. Press 1, am I correct? About 13, 14. See, that's how my brain works. Older, I'm watching everything you say. You bouncing around because you're looking in the sky, looking down. You know what I'm saying? I'm not watching your shoes like everybody else. I'm watching what you say. Okay, that's 13, 14. Okay, so that was the one before BAMBAATTAA. All right.
Yes. So anyway, with her, I could remember my situation because, like, when you go through traumas, a lot of the times your brain might block something out. Like, you'll forget a lot of stuff. Me dealing with this, a lot of things came back, but you'll forget a lot of stuff. You just block it out in your brain. Okay. So with her, the one thing I never forget was I was with this girl that was my age.
6 or 7?
And we was behind the curtains playing house.
Y'all was behind the curtain playing house. So who was you playing hump with? See what happens when you talk to me and shit. So who was you playing hump with? Who was that in the curtain? And how old was she? You hear me? And how old was she? Because that's all relevant to the story, right? Okay, so you were in the curtain playing hump. She find you, and what'd she do?
All right.
And she comes in the house, pulls the curtains, catch us, tells my mother, "Now I'm getting my ass whooped with an extension cord."
You can't make this shit up, man. You can't. What would be so traumatizing? So because you was doing something you wasn't supposed to be doing. The devil's in the detail, huh? That's right. The reason why you got your ass whooped is because you doing and humping around with who is this? Your sister? your cousin or somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, who is that age is at the house all the time with big sister getting caught? Like, come on now. Let's put two and two. He didn't get into that much detail, but it doesn't take much to come up with a good hypothetical because, I mean, the evidence is one. It's the only thing plausible.
And I never could get over it because I'm like, yo, you taught me this.
Oh, so the sister taught, okay.
But you gonna tell on me?
So she was mad.
You remember-
she was jealous that you was messing with somebody young.
She was trifling. It wasn't that she was jealous. She was trifling because the crazy part about her was she was older than me. She had me by some years.
Right. So
she was sleeping with the men that was her age. She was a whore.
Men her age, but she's 13, 14. I don't remember all that at 6. Press 1. 6, nigga. At 6, I had one of them little race car tracks that go around the ring like this. You press the button like this. Ring. Got electricity at the bottom, stink up the room and shit. Press 1, and cars and shit burn up, burn the thread. You cut it like this one. At 6 years old? Shit, what the fuck? And yeah, nigga, sample. Mom, can I get a sample? I'm on Thursday. What the fuck is wrong with you doing? Please, y'all quit falling for these fairy tales. Let's go.
Remember her name?
Yeah, I remember her name.
Do you know her name, sir? Write this down.
You seen her?
She in jail.
She in jail right now.
I think she robbed somebody in the bank or some shit like that.
She robbed somebody inside of the bank or something like that. Oh my goodness.
She off the meat rack.
She off the meat rack.
So she was the first one.
She was the first one.
Okay, that's number one. Story went everywhere, okay? Involved other people. But let's not even dive into who the curtain was and all this one and what the ages was. Let's just go dive into the next story.
What was the second one? What was the second time?
Well, that wasn't the second time because
He didn't ask the second time. You see how they do? He's trying to come up with it. See, you think he's looking at you. That's one eye. The other eye is looking in the sky. I learned to watch this. He like that nigga in the Men in Black. They be like, sugar, you got sugar. He like that. His eye always on one side. You think he looking at you. Press 1. But if you notice right here and you zoom in, I'm not lying. Press 1. I'm not lying to you. I just want you to know I'm funny and I'm telling the truth. Press 1. This eye is squiggly, like one of them SpongeBob magnets with the loose eyes. Press 1. Let's continue on.
it was different people.
It was different people after the girl.
As you go along. It was
Okay,
different
so
people.
who's number 2?
And then the second one that molested me, that was a dude.
That was a dude.
But the only reason why I don't put him on blast, even though he's a family member.
You just did. Press 1. You just did. And then you came out and said that was your brother.
Shame. Shame.
So
Shame.
the girl, you and your brother, okay?
Is because he was still at a younger age. You see what I'm saying? And I don't know or never heard of him ever doing any of this shit again. So when you have a window where somebody might be a few ages older than you or whatever the case, I say, all right, I won't chop your head off because, like I said, I don't know you to be doing what you doing now.
Right.
You know what I mean? But Bam was clearly 20 years older than me. 20 plus years older than me doing what he was doing.
So Bam was like the third person that molested you? You would say?
So was Bam the third person? Whoever in the chat room who just wrote that Hassan Campbell suffers from traveling eye, y'all, come on, bro. Trying to work here.
About third or fourth.
It was a
about
girl,
third or fourth.
then it was a family
It was
member.
about third or fourth. Then it was another a set of sisters that was older.
So now it's the girl, his brother, and now we're on to a set of sisters, or the family member. Now we're going off into a set of sisters. A set.
to me. I might have been like about. I might have been like no exaggeration. I probably was about maybe 8, 9 years old.
So after the 6 and 7, 8, 9 years old. Let me put. I just want to know how America feels right now. Hold on, let me take this off the screen. I'm finna. No, I ain't gonna take it off the screen. I'm gonna put a poll. Make sure you vote now. I'm gonna just ask one question because I don't want to feel alone. Yeah, I don't want to feel alone, and I don't want to make the internet feel like I'm picking on people. I'm going to ask my community to vote now.
And they was graduating high school. That's how it was like 17, 18. They was graduating.
They was graduating high school, and you 8, 9
in high school. So it was like, I don't know. It was like
when you say molesting though, it's like touching you.
No, they was actually trying to make me penetrate them, like the full sex acts or whatever the case. So
No, he shouldn't be in therapy. He shouldn't be in no damn therapy. No, he shouldn't. No, I'm not going for it. I'm not going for it. He don't need to be in no damn therapy. He need to be right here on YouTube talking. Y'all feel worse for people who don't even feel worse for themselves.
It's like,
Facts.
And then when Bam came along, I was already broken in. Like,
all right, so
you don't need no therapy. He need help with these stories he telling. That's what he need help with. Thank you very much.
Went through this. Tell us how you met Bam. How you came across to the Zulu Nation.
Now, listen. Now, how did you meet BAMBAATTAA is a great question. Joy from The View, press 1. Thank you, Joy. Not today.
Bam been in my whole life.
Bam is like a family member. Press 1.
Bronx River, he from Bronx River. So
How
when
you met him, Pop?
How
man?
I met him, he knew me since I was in Pampers.
Oh, he know your family.
He from Bronx River, yes. You got to understand something. Bronx River was a project where everybody damn near was like, we know each other. Like in your building, whatever building you from, you can go in damn near any apartment, use the bathroom.
I can't. You can go in. Good poll. I got 8% saying yes, 92% says no. It'll balance out during the show. We'll get to it. Oh my goodness.
Run from the police, whatever the case may be.
Go to the bathroom.
See, now it's a little bit different because a lot of people are gone, but Bronx River was Bronx River. Bronx River was like a superpower of New York.
So he knew you. He knew your family. He knew you.
Yeah.
And when you was going through all these molestations or people touching you, you wasn't in contact with him. You just see him. You wasn't like, y'all spoke. Y'all still was on.
So here's a good question. People in the internet with jokes. Here's a good question. Okay, so after that, y'all was hanging out. You still went over there.
Y'all was on talking to her. He'll talk to you.
Like Bam. You gotta understand something.
Okay.
Like he was sitting outside. I saw a video where he was sitting outside and people.
First of all, you gotta understand something. The young boys, for some reason, and I guess we know the reason, was always a magnet. He was always like, it's like when you listen to Lord Sharif, because he's older than me, so he breaks down when they was going to high school how Bam used to go pick the little boys up from junior high school. He always had a fetish for little boys, and from what Pepsi had to say, she tells the story like somebody's supposed to be sympathetic. When Bam was young, around the same age I was or maybe younger, he got raped by 2 twins.
He said so Bam got raped by 2 twins just like you, right? But he said by the first time he met Bam, he was already broken in. But that was with the girl and the brother. Yes, that's true, Barbara. Thank you, ma'am. So that's her way of saying this is why Bam is doing what he's doing, because he got.
Who's Pepsi?
Pepsi is one of the I would say she's from the black spades, now Zulu. She's on the Zulu Council. She's one that you seen in the video that was making him step down. So she was pretty much breaking down that how Bam got raped by 2 dudes, and that's what messed him up and have him the way that he is. You know, I do understand sometimes that happen, but the reality of it is, if this is how you living and this is what you doing in the community, whatever your excuses, you got to be put down. When a dog bite a child, you put him down.
Right.
That's the bottom line to it.
So, you knew Bam. I'm trying to figure out the timeline. Like,
They trying to figure out that timeline. That timeline is very important. Press 1. Listen, the timeline is very important to anything you trying to prove or any of that shit. When I gotta prove shit in the past and in the future, I gotta establish the timeline of events that transpired that's gonna give the appropriate people overseeing that the vision. Like, you understand? So that's important. I know a lot of shit don't matter to a lot of people. They don't care. It don't even affect a lot of people, but it bothers me. I gotta know. You know, they rather find out who's snitching. Fuck snitching. I like to listen to shit just like this right here. Let them talk.
I'm trying to figure out, like, all right, you know him. When did you want to join Zulu Nation? You
you gotta understand something. When you dealing with the Zulu Nation, it's like you sitting up there watching UFC or WWF. You got the hood legends. Like, we had legends in my hood. So of course, then on top of that, not just the legends, the music, like everything. It's not even so much if you wanted it. If you was in Bronx River, you didn't.
He just wanted to be around, just like he is on his internet, around everybody all the time, and wanted to feel just as important and be able to say, I sat at the same table. If it's not them niggas in the past, it's DJ Academics today. Press 1, same effect.
Want to join the Zulu Nation, you was already Zulu. That's how that go. So even if you wasn't even like this is the birthplace, you was already Zulu. You just family. Bronx River was family.
I don't know what's up with y'all tough niggas. Y'all don't like talk. I like details, nigga. I'm like the police.
Police, nigga. I need to know, nigga.
I walked outside. I saw him. Hey, man, what's up? That's the type of shit.
You know what it is?
You paraphrasing.
You know
what do you say? You're paraphrasing. There's a lot of holes in this. You giving me a whole little picture, but just little vague, little bullshit ass stories that I don't heard from other individuals who've made the claim that happened. Your stories kind of line up with Savage's and that one. Paraphrasing. I like that. Everybody else story, you trying to validate through everybody else. I don't want to hear that shit.
It's kind of
hard. You have a good memory.
It's kind of hard.
And you got a good memory, which is crazy that you remember that, but you don't remember that. That's all I like talking to niggas. All this laughing and shit. You remember that shit. Hey, come on, Kev. Look out for me, man. Tell him, bro. It's crazy that you remember that. Because you go, your memory. You know, something, I'll tell you like a nigga told me in jail. Kev, you can't save them all, man. You feel me? We gonna go beat this nigga up. Press 1. Fact.
To give you details on people that was
Can't
there your whole
save them
life.
all.
Okay, so all right, so he was always
He been there my whole life.
Okay, got it. Now, when did you go? When did you have a one-on-one with him?
When did you have a one-on-one? Right? That's a direct question. First 48 shit. Press 1. They ain't gonna call me a snitch. This real paper. This on what? It's published 2017. Timestamp. I ain't say this. Y'all did.
That's what I mean. Like, when did you? Okay, you part of the Zulu, so you're a young Zulu,
right?
When did it first happen between you and Bam?
All right, one of the first times that first happened.
Press 1. But you was broken in before you got the Bam. Check.
At 12:15.
Yeah, it was 12:15. Exactly. If I'm not mistaken, it was.
Now you see something. Now you see now. You done fucked up. You know that, don't you?
Press 1. Press 1. See what happened? You gotta follow the storyline. The devil is in the detail, University. It's Friday. Let's go.
I was there your whole life.
Okay, so all right, so he was always so like
He been there my whole life.
okay, got it. Now, when did you go? When did you have a one-on-one with him? That's what I mean. Like, when did you? Okay, you part of the Zulu, so you're a young Zulu. When did it first happen between you and Bam?
All right, one of the first times that first happened,
I told y'all about that. You got a good memory. You just said 6 or 7. Press 1. You talking 6, 7, 8, 9. Right out of high school, they was about to graduate. They did this one. 2 girls. Your brother and then the girl. Press 1. So being able to see the play forward and backwards. That's why we roll on the boat. You can roll forward and backward. Get a clear eye view.
I can't really tell you around when the first time happened. Because like I said, a lot of the times, a lot of the situation, it just...
Is it blurry?
It blank. It's like you don't even...
Is it blurry? I hate to laugh, mate. That motherfucking Queen's flip can't never be... Niggas said there's some things people do is just naturally stupid. Is it blurry or what? You can't. That's what I would have asked him, but my gut would have been laughing. What is it, sir? Is it blurry or something? Press 1. Gee. I mean, when you talk about having a nigga on the road, that's a different. When you ask real questions, you watch motherfucking liars squirm.
Around when the first time happened, because like I said, a lot of the times, a lot of the situation, it just...
Is it blurry?
It blank. It's like you don't even... Some things you just basically forget completely,
Okay.
and then certain things that trigger it and where it come out. But what I could do for you is I can break down, like, for example, I can give...
Hold on. How does nigga go from... Let me ask y'all something. How does nigga go from, I don't know, but what I can do is give you a fucking example. Because I can't tell you when, but I can give you an example. Like, I can give you an example. Huh?
Happened. I can't really tell you around when the first time happened, because like I said, a lot of the times, a lot of the situation, it just...
Is it blurry?
It blank. It's like you don't even... Some things you just basically forget completely,
Okay.
and then certain things that trigger it and where it come out. But what I could do for you is I can break down, like, for example, I can give you examples. There was a time where it was me, my brother that got life in jail, and another one of my brothers. Mm-hmm. We was all in the apartment in Bronx River, and
The apartment, that's not at home. That's upstairs in apartment 12 with your other house you said you lived at. Press 1. Do you hear what I'm saying? So let's... He ain't been living no damn moment. He been living... Let me stop this shit.
there was an episode that came on of Different Strokes.
Yeah, there was an episode.
Arnold,
What show was that?
Arnold and Dudley. Different Strokes.
The white shit?
No, the black joint with Different Strokes. Got the white dude, Mr. Drummond. You got Arnold, which is what's his real name? Yeah, y'all don't know who the fuck that is? Arnold and Dudley.
Yeah, let me Google it real quick, man. It's been a long time, man.
So anyway, in the episode, they was in.
See how he got us in the story of the episode? You see how he pulled us away from that and now we in the fucking TV. Now listen to me. He pulled us away from what, where, when, and how. That's what when you catching criminal detectives, future detectives, little Kev Gills, little Mini Me's running around the world, little Chris Hansen's. You want to ask these questions and actually expect him to lead you around the who, what, where, when, and why. Never forget, that's your objective. Not watching his shirt, none of that's it. He talking just who, what, where, when, and why, and write that shit down.
The store.
We was talking about Willis. There we go.
Yeah, we talking about.
I thought it was that, but I wasn't sure.
Oh, okay.
So now he was in the store, in the basement of the store, and the dude in the store, pulled out the Polaroid camera and started getting them to take their clothes off. Now, that stood out to us because while we was in there trying to lift the weights in the weight, trying to flex our muscles, now he trying to convince us to take our clothes off.
How old are you?
And he pulls out the Polaroid camera. Ooh, let me see your muscles. So we all looked at each other like, it got real uncomfortable. So, you know, we.
So he pulls out the Polaroid camera. Press 1. BAMBAATTAA pulls out the Polaroid camera. All right, move y'all kids out the way. Because the Polaroid camera, we never get the answer. I don't know if we get the answer of how old, but that's what we're looking for. And now there's the Polaroid camera.
So that was like, that's one of the moments that stood out. But with Bam's the type of dude, this is what he does. You go in the bathroom, he'll try to follow you in the bathroom. What? Like he giving you advice on how to piss. Then, like first time he tried.
How old? Because we still trying to, you said you didn't know the first time. You can't recall. You're not going to tell. Press 1. But check this out. This nigga suddenly remember the first time. Listen here.
To actually break me in. He asked me questions about porno. Do you own?
How could he already break you in when you was already broken in by BAMBAATTAA, by other people? What do you mean the first time he tried to break you in? You see how he switched that? Write that down, detective. See? He tried to break him in, but he was already broken in. So now you're not broken in? You see, I don't even know why they came against me. This is how grown-ass parents, was you broken in or not, son? Press 1. Because you gotta, this is why, I didn't just say I don't believe you. I mean, listen to this shit.
Like he giving you advice on how to piss. Then, like first time he tried to actually break me in, he asked me questions about porno.
He remember he was already broken in. So ain't no first time breaking in. Yo, brother, who you was flexing around in that apartment went, flexing your muscles around, saying, hey, Johnny Bravo in the mirror. Squiggly eyes. Press 1. I'm big and strong. Press 1. Look at me. Look at me, bro. You in your tighty whitey. Speedo. But that's how you win championships when you're doing those types of things. Press 1. You gotta wear Speedo. It shows a big bulge in front. Just turn around there. Press 1. I don't like watching those type of competitions because I'm not into Speedo and men showing muscles around, turning around and shit. I'm not into looking in the mirror with other black men around. I wouldn't know nothing about it. Press 1. I hate going to the swimming pool because I gotta take my goddamn clothes off. Press 1. I hate this shit. Press 1. It's always a predatory practice, misbehaving, lustful son of a bitch somewhere around. You can't even enjoy the sun. Press 1. I'm fucking enjoying shit, man. Eat my fucking burger, ladies. Press 1. Let me stop.
Do you own? You watch porn? Like, nah, my moms ain't let me watch no porn.
You damn right your moms ain't letting you watching porn. If I was around somebody and they said, you watch pornos and this is what we do, at the age of past 6 and shit, that I wouldn't even know what the fuck is a porno? What the fuck? Anytime past that point and shit, like, what the fuck? I would have been like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? I'm not watching no porno. Ain't no girls in here. Ain't no reason. We ain't coupled up with a bunch of hood rats or nothing. I mean, fuck would I be watching the porno for? Just my penis is going to get hard. Press 1. There's no reason for that one.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Let's get back to it.
Well, you know you're supposed to jerk off, right?
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? So now he introducing you to porn.
Oh, okay.
And then while he's introducing you to porn, he pulls out the black book.
Oh, shit. Put your earbuds in. Put your earbuds in.
With all the Polaroids in it.
I'm sorry, man. What the fuck in this world? You guys in the chat room, pick this shit up with all the Polaroids in it. Remember, how old are we? That's important.
And in this book, this is this book you can never forget this book, because you see every gangster nigga. I'm talking about killers. He caught them around the same age I was.
Which was? Which was?
So now you see these dudes and you see in their faces. He got dudes in the book with it's just terrible. It's terrible. You know, so now this is how he's breaking you in.
Well, I mean, what in the book? What naked?
They doing
Just
naked?
taking-
Butt ass naked, like just all types of foul shit. You see what I'm saying? And it's like whoa. So
Press 1. Oh, Lord have mercy. Jeffrey Epstein to everybody. Oh, my goodness.
then he's telling you that you're supposed to jerk off. You got to jerk off because it's unhealthy for you not to. This is what he's doing. He's breaking you in. Then he gets you to the point to where that one day I find myself in the room. That it's crazy because a few of the dudes that he actually molested, everybody went to jail for murder.
Okay,
Let me ask you a question. Before you were in
How
the room,
old?
did you tell him you've been molested before? Did you confide in him?
Nah, I didn't tell him that.
Okay, good.
I mean, first of all, you're dealing with the mind of a fragile, broken child. You see what I'm saying? You may have. Sometimes you might find an 18-year-old that's not mentally mature.
Right.
Then you might find somebody that's 15 that's mentally mature. Everybody's not the same.
Oh, my goodness. 15. Oh, my goodness. Mentally matured. What the fuck does that mean? Ready for male sex or something? I'm not understanding. Press 1. Is that mentally mature? Is that what he means? Ready for male intercourse? Then you might find somebody. So, are you the guy that was mentally mature? I'm not. I'm asking questions that they got mad at me about. Oh, okay. So are you the mentally mature at 15? Because again, I'm looking for an age. Let's go.
So he was dealing with somebody that he knew was already broken. But then you got to understand, too, you're dealing with a dude that's big as hell, a dude that got an army behind him, and a dude that was a master manipulator, because this same dude got every gangster from the community and got away with it and is still walking around. And to this day, so when you asking questions, ask yourself a question, because everybody that heard all the proof also knows that, like, for example, I seen Red Pill. Red Pill was talking, and he was like, yo, I ran into a few people that I know in restaurants that admitted that he got them too, that ain't gonna come forward. So everybody knows somebody that he got.
So the black book was basically to woo you. Like, yo, look, these niggas did it.
That's his trophy.
All right.
Also telling you, like, nigga, you might be next. So you see who I got here. Like, he bigger than you. He's stronger than you. If I can get him, I can get you. So
pretty much. Then what he start doing, and see, you know what? A lot of shit I blinked out. But then after I put him on blast, I started remembering certain shit and certain people that was older than me, but still 10 years or 11 years younger than Bam, that Bam got. Now these dudes are of age. Bam will have me sitting there watching him giving these older niggas oral sex.
So Bam, Bam had you sitting right there. He said, sit right there. While I go right over here and perform oral sex on them. And what you do? I'm trying to figure out, because I'm looking for how old are you? You understand? I'm looking for how old you are. I ain't gonna lie. I can't believe these stories because I ain't getting no answers. I'm getting more storyline. And I'm judging by the poll that's out there. People at 15%. I don't know what logic you're using. It'll be great to understand. You know, my phone lines are open, 424-209-9506, for the 15% that's out there who still believes this guy. But you haven't got the who, what, where, and why. You must retract because you ain't got a who, what, where, when, and why. You got theatrics. Press 1. Hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you for taking part in that live poll. Thank you for that. I really appreciate that. Even for the 15, 16, whatever the end result is to this poll, it's fair. I just want to get a consensus on where we at. That's great. But not to understand, you don't know who, what, where, when, and why. You just don't understand. And then age. How old are we? And then what are the age range for these things? What's the legal limit at that time? We have to take all that into account for you to just say, yeah, I believe him. I see why people say, I don't believe him. They ain't got a who, what, where, when, and why. Press 1. What we got is a bunch of what? Shock value. Shout out to Star.
Dudes that I looked up to. And the funny part about it is, when you sit back and you tell the so-called gangsters that's supposed to be around, you tell them like, yo, this is what this nigga was doing, and he watched this during that time. Oh, well, here's the excuse. Well, he might have did that. He allowed that to happen because, you know, he might have been behind on his rent.
That's called prostitution, son. Remember Hassan was on the air one day and he said that BAMBAATTAA used to keep, how did he say this? He said he used to go to BAMBAATTAA house because BAMBAATTAA gave him shit his mama wouldn't. And he used to give him money for zooms and whams.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
So I said, oh, your little hot ass was out here. That's the first thing that said in my mind. In my mind, I said, oh, your little hot ass was just, I understood my parents then right there. I was, oh, shit, please. Your little hot ass just zooms and whams.
So now y'all went from being molested by this nigga to prostituting to the nigga. You see what I'm saying? This is the shit that I had to listen to.
He tried to pull some other people in, and those people said, "No, man, Bam looked out for us, man. We had to pay our bills. We said, nigga, Press One, he was paying us to suck our dicks. Press One, he give us a few, that's rent. Press One, we wasn't, bruh. Press One." That's what the fuck I hear. That's a high probability. Like, oh yeah, I was over there just selling ass for some $100 bills. Press One. That's what his mom said. I'm fucking dead, babe. Oh my goodness, but yeah, it's, man, how y'all not gonna believe me? Come on, G. Believe me.
And so I give you an example. That's like I'm gonna call a name out. One name out. I'm gonna call it. He a soldier too. He got locked up for shooting the police.
Oh my
goodness. Busy. Tafik. Police sergeant on the concourse. Public information. He beat it. Public information. Got locked up for bodies too. Beat it. Public information. We all did. Tafik. He was molested by Bam. He's supposed to be Bam's cousin.
Oh my god. What? How old was you? Press One.
Tafik's younger brother, Ali Baba, molested by Bam. One day, I'm not gonna call the other name out because dude's got sons.
Oh my goodness.
And I realize it brings out a lot of pain, but me, Ali Baba, and another dude that just came home from jail for murder like a few years ago, whatever the case may be now, he's raising his children, proud of him. All three of us, we young boys, he got all of us up in there with a bottle of Vaseline and porn on, trying to jerk all of us off together. This is
Oh my goodness. How old are we here? Oh my goodness, this nigga name was naming names, nigga. All of them. All of them. All of us. Lord have mercy.
This is what the nigga do. You see what I'm saying? Running around, and now, you know, certain dudes talk about, well, you know, Bam said he liked to drink semen because it gives him power.
Oh my goodness.
By drinking the semens of little boys. It's just real shit.
What happens to anybody who try to get out the situation? Cause I know if somebody had to try to like fight him off or try to kill him or something.
Well, there's stories of people that got into it with him, and it may not went down the way that it would have happened with certain other people because some of these people had, you know what I mean, they grew up in the family. See,
going back to that 18 and 15-year-old who's mature, right there. I'm still looking for an age.
Bam was strong, but some people, like certain things you couldn't do to certain people because then they would ask the question of, well, why are you doing this? And then you had those that would cover it up.
And you're like you. And you'd be like, why are you doing this to this little boy? You heard me? Unless you do it to somebody in the family, press one. Because in the outside, they're going to get you. Press one. You see how this works? Go ahead.
You see what I'm saying? Like right now, when you're dealing with the Zulu Nation, you sit back and you analyze it. You didn't see the Zulu Nation handle the situation out the way that it was supposed to be handled. There was no outrage. It was, shh, let's quiet this down so we can get back to business. You gonna answer for this.
Mm-hmm. Now, he's talking about the little boy. He's talking about the victim here. No, you gonna answer for this. As if he's not a part of BAMBAATTAA's crew that's not making him answer for this. See, he's a part of what he's talking about. Again, listen to the story. Everybody paying attention? That's where y'all's fucked up. Giving this nigga credibility. This is where y'all fucked up. Right here.
That got into it with him, and
he said, "Yo, you didn't see the situation almost get handled the way I would have. I mean, the way it would have supposed to get handled."
not went down the way that it would have happened with certain other people, because some of these people had, you know what I mean, they grew up in the family. See, Bam was strong, but some people, certain things you couldn't do to certain people, because then they would ask the question of, well, why are you doing this?
Why are you doing it?
And then you had those that would cover it up. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like right now, when you're dealing with the Zulu Nation, you sit back and you analyze it. You didn't see the Zulu Nation handle the situation out the way that it was supposed to be handled. There was no outrage. It was, shh, let's quiet this down so we could get back to business.
He ran with Ron Savage story. He sure did. We gon' wait on that.
You gonna answer for this.
Was he part of that crew? Yes. Did he make them answer? No. Let's find out what Hassan. We about to find out what Hassan Campbell did right here.
There was no responsibility on behalf of him. And all of the years, I'll give you a prime example. The dude that stabbed Bam up. Where is he?
Spanish nigga.
Where is he? Now, I do know.
You tell us.
I do know. I was one of the soldiers that was supposed to hit him.
So when he made the statement the other day, saying he apologized to the mother of the son he killed, that made me really think. Press one, he said that yesterday. See, last night or something. Who are you apologizing for? So you were sent to kill somebody. A victim. Press one. You were sent to kill a young boy, a child.
At 12, 15.
Yeah, it was 12, 15. Exactly. If I'm not mistaken, it was
Now you
12.
see something. Now you see now. You done fucked up, you know that.
That's facts. That's facts. That's facts. And even Hassan said, it's not snitching when you talking about children hurting children and stuff. Press one. Shout out to Hassan Campbell. Maybe he can call it in and explain himself. I don't know, Hassan. Maybe you can talk to me about this, what's being said on the show today. I'm not either way. We had our differences in the past. Yeah. But now I've forgiven you and we've moved past this. Past our personal issue, which was nothing. But my phone line just always open, and you feel free at any time. If we get anything wrong, press one. Those fucking clowns. Press one. If we get anything wrong.
And when I got the picture and seen, and did my homework and figured out what was going on, and seen the baby in his face, it fucked me up mentally.
So what Bam did to him? I heard he stabbed Bam. And
did he say he didn't do it? No. Did he say he didn't go look? No. So what did Bam do? Let's find out.
And the manager.
I can't say for sure what Bam did to him, but what I do know is that they said he date raped him. One thing I will say on Bam's defense, I've never known, me personally, Bam to give anybody drugs.
Press one. Now, why would you even say that? Why would you even say that? Press one. See, y'all silly trying to figure out why he ain't sued BAMBAATTAA. He wasn't never there to sue BAMBAATTAA. Never. This is insane. This shit right here. So you don't know him ever. Give him some credibility when you don't got to? That's really odd to say. You know, he did this to me. He did this when I was younger. He did this one. Oh, drugs? No. Oh, jerking off with the Vaseline? Yeah, I mean, me, I was this one. Drugs? No, that's like fucking up the case. But you was there and you was sent to perform the hit on the young man. So why would you be telling the truth? Do you understand what I'm saying? There's no truth in this person.
I'm not going to never lie on the man. I've never known him to give anybody drugs. So I won't say that he did that for a fact as far as giving him a drug. But what I do know is sometimes some of these young boys may have had something to drink in Bam's house, may have passed out. He may have woken up with his dick in Bam's mouth and couldn't live with it. So the next day, I guess after he went home and realized what happened, he came back from the story that Bam and Ahmed gave me. Ahmed is Bam's he used to be his roommate slash manager. So from what the story that he gave, he said he went.
Pop, wait, Pop. The nigga woke up. Bam told you the story. What happened, Pop?
Bam never admitted to what happened to Duke. He never admitted.
He never told you what he did to Duke?
He never told me what he did to Duke.
Ma'am, it don't look like he fell in love with nothing. It don't look like none of that shit. That nigga still ain't proved Bam did any damn thing. He ain't proved it. He ain't said nothing. So how did he fall in love with something he ain't proved yet? He has to prove that. His more proof burden, the proof of burden is you got to prove that. I mean, coming up with shock and and this when I was this one, and, you've been there my whole life, and all this doesn't prove nothing. When and how old were you? You know, the hysteria behind YouTube and Inquirer magazine type journalism have really corrupted how people think. It's facts.
Said what he this is what Bam told me. Bam said
in the hospital.
He's a grown ass man when this shit going on. He not a child when he hunting down another child. He not a child. He's a grown man. Press one. He's an adult. You thought he was a young man, didn't you? You thought he's still talking about when he was in between the age of 9 and 13. This is an adult. He done skipped everything and went straight into 33, 34 years old. Press one. You see that? Last time we checked, shout out Nipsey Hussle, this nigga was 8, 9. Right? You see me down your Allah? You got to know how to watch that time. That time you get lost in script. You can spend 15, 20 minutes in his world when you can just hold him right there. And ask them that question. That's why you got to take them notes and keep that shit right there. Watch a motherfucker run their mouth, look back at him, look back, yeah, okay. And move on. There we go, right? Did you get that shit? You believe he said this shit right in front of us? I don't get intrigued by these Negroes, especially this one with squiggly eyes.
No, in his house. After he got out the hospital, he didn't talk much in the hospital. When we got to his house, he's in there now. He says that we asked him, yo, so what happened with Duke? I already knew what happened.
So he didn't really tell you what happened, even though you said this is what Bam and Ahmed told you. Press one. He said this is what Bam and Ahmed told me. Now he already knew what happened because he didn't talk much at the hospital. So you believe him. If you don't take that little dumbass 12% back, press one, and you sit up here, this nigga 5 minutes ago didn't know who said what. This shit is crazy, G.
I know Bam like the back of my hand. Once I went in Bam's house, first of all, when you went in Bam's bedroom,
this is new house. This new house.
The new house that he was in, outside of Bronx River, outside of Parkchester. He used to live in Parkchester. It was like in the New Rochelle area.
Yeah, I heard about that.
So now, when you go in Bam's house, this area right here, you literally got this much room to walk past his bed.
A little bit.
His room is small, his bed is big. Why was he in your room? He stabbed you in your bedroom. What was he doing in your bedroom? But Bam's answer was, he was saying that, he came in there, he was looking funny. Ahmed said, yo, I went to the store to go get me a sandwich. When I came back from the store to get a sandwich, I heard Bam in the room screaming. I runs to the room to see what's going on with Bam. He's stabbing Bam, hitting him in the stomach. Ahmed went to grab him. Now, Ahmed is a black belt. Duke went to stabbing him too. And then I guess, after Ahmed fought him off, he got away. He ran out of the house.
So knowing,
ask yourself a question.
What already happened, you hear me? Listen, knowing what happened, because he know Bam, what he doing up here, he already knew what happened. You still went and looked for this little boy. Press one.
So how did we know that? How we know the allegations that was against Bam? That
how is these allegations? How do we know it's even true? Because listen, y'all heard me bring up Star. Listen to Hassan.
If
Listen to
the
Hassan.
guy.
Well, I'll tell you what. For one, the guy called up. He called up on Hot 97 and Star tell you this. And he was on the radio and he tried to tell him that this is what Bam did, and they clowned him.
Facts. A victim. Who you think told Hassan Campbell to attack my children? Who would come up with that type of shit? Who would come up with that? Who's known for this behavior? That's why I forget a little dude. Press 1, that's why. Press 1, that's why. Who known for that type of shit? You hear me? Hey, these motherfuckers been watching Kev Gill so cold. I'm a cold brother. These motherfuckers love Kev. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. They love to hate Kev Gill. Trust me. How could a brother be so smooth with it? Jesus. Versatile. How Brother Polite do it? Press 1. I'm a problem. I'm trying to tell you, the urban conservative is a fucking problem. We got 2 hours. We're talking about Joe Rogan tonight. Press 1. We got 2 hours. I'm gonna take a shower, freshen up. Go to urban conservative. Star the Rat. Yeah, see, that's why I ain't even got ain't nothing but a small peon in the grand chess game. That's all. Niggas playing. I got multiple chess players. I'm playing like 10 games at one time, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. You know how you know how real chess players be going to that game, just moving one piece, and everybody taking too long. Got to make another board over there. Press 1. Facts. Do I think they mad now? No, there's nothing to be mad at. They was mad as they saw me. They just mad. They wake up mad. That's what evil does. They wake up conniving. It ain't even about being mad. It's just about what they do and how evil works and how goodness works. They wake up with destruction, misbehavior, and this one and that one on their brain, thievery, and this one. I wake up with progress, motivation, inspiration, innovation. You feel me? You don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come to class, or I'm gonna talk shit, I'm gonna bag on somebody. What? Versatile, the drunken master, all this. They think I'm high. Press 1. Stupid. Drink champs ain't even drink champs no more. Press 1. Kev Rowe. They smoke champs now. Y'all gonna thank me later for this shit. I'm trying to tell you. Smoke champs now. I make these niggas cool. Nigga, what the fuck? Did y'all see Hassan Campbell dress in attire before I showed him how to dress? Now I know y'all probably saying to yourself, how would you show Hassan how to, you know how you see him up here with these matching clothes? I taught him that. Before he met me, he dressed like some shit I ain't never saw before. I told him on the phone how to coordinate his clothes. If I'm lying, I'm lying, family. I said, you gotta wear the hat. They match the shirt, bro. What the fuck are you wearing? No, bro, become this one. Press 1. That's why I can do him like that. I raised him. That's my child. I don't give a fuck how much money these niggas get. I'm their big brother. I knock they big ass down. Press 1. Fact. You talk that shit to them other niggas. Kev Gill come on, hey, shut the fuck up. Press 1. You don't want to mention me. Hey, be quiet. Truth is around. Decepticons activate. Press 1.
Number 1, number 2.
I love that shit.
That dealt with the kid. He was telling them, the dude tried.
Because the truth's still here. How could you plan to? We don't even know if he did that or not. He put himself out there for that.
Get me. You see what I'm saying? I never personally spoke to Shorty.
Okay.
But this is what he said. Now in the hospital, when I got to the hospital to see
I thought he didn't speak in the hospital.
Bam, the first thing Saladin is another warrior. Saladin was like, yo, Poppy, you get involved in this, you going to hell.
You going to hell because somebody said, Poppy, you get involved in this, but Bambaataa lover, you going to hell. Because that was a kid. Press 1. Somebody warned him, if you get involved with this, there's always a warning. Press 1. If you get involved with this, Hassan Campbell, you going to hell. Because that person knew Hassan Campbell is a hitter for Bambaataa. Press 1. Did you hear me? There's be the only reason I tell this nigga. So you got a grown-ass man being told, listen, brother, that's a kid. Oh, fuck you, nigga. Let's fight. Watermelon head ass. So what? That's a kid. So what? He was abused. You gotta do this. And how old was you? 12, 13. No. Grown ass man. Hunting children and victims that can get Bambaataa locked up. That's why you went at Ron Savage the way you did. Threatening him. Discrediting him. I've been watching your little stupid ass this whole time, stupid. Press 1. But let's get back to the film.
So now automatically everybody's assuming that Bam is back to his old bag of tricks. I mean, the day that I went to Bam house and he gave me the picture of the young boy that stabbed him, I goes outside, Joe Poe and King Righteous,
Look.
King Zulu, tells me...
And he's snitching on everybody else. But what the fuck he doing? To get the picture to do what? To kill, you hear me, a child. Did he say that on DJ Academic? Y'all better watch who y'all giving glory to in this world. All of them falling anyway. I'm just saying, this is why.
See, Joe Poe wasn't there at the time. It was separate times. But both of them sitting up there telling me Bam got locked up in Brazil. They was with him for raping a boy in Brazil.
Well, how you got away? How you got out?
Because the politicians over there were Zulus. Zulu was big.
Gosh.
You got to understand something. You got Zulus all over the... First of all, Bam got Zulu camped in different countries all over.
So, what they got to do with the fuck he just said?
For the world. Y'all thinking, well, what's the Zulu stuff? Zulu's been around. And back in the day, Zulu was bigger than blood. More powerful. So when you sitting back and you analyzing this...
Let me tell you something else, what just came to my brain, because I know Sinetta watching me right now. That's my uncle. Brother one. Uncle Sal's always around. Remember, Sinetta, you caught that nigga with that motherfucking security team of Zulu Nation at your event? Was he a child? Sure. That's what it's like on Judge Gill's when I get polite to everybody on the Judge Gill show. That's what I'm going to be asking you, brothers. Get prepared. Did you see this brother at your event as Zulu security? Yes, you did. You evil motherfucker. You. Yes, your evil ass did. Press 1. So this is grown man. Press 1. This is grown man shit.
I mean, the reality of it is, when you look at Lord Jamal and some of these other celebrities that's breaking that know Bam. Mm-hmm. Bam told the world he didn't know B Stinger. Lord Jamal said, I've been in the studio with both of y'all.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
B Stinger was in Zulu before I was even there.
How was B Stinger in Zulu before you was even there? When you were born into Zulu. B Stinger wasn't born into Zulu. B Stinger lived and was the DJ or something and had a little disability. But okay, I got you. But he wasn't. Oh my goodness. It's this guy.
All right, so we moving a little fast. Let's go back. So he tried to jerk you.
So going back.
He tried to do some crazy stuff with the Vaseline. All three of y'all niggas. So, but from when he did that, it didn't go to molesting. I mean, that's considered molesting you, but it didn't go to like.
Man, that is molestation.
Yeah.
Wait.
It didn't go. All right.
Was that the point that the Vaseline was turned into KY jelly? Is the question. I'm vicious in the courtroom. I play no games. I'll be a badass prosecutor. Y'all better be scared of me. I'm about to go to law school or some shit. Is that what you was doing? Jacking off in the bathroom. Press 1? Why not?
Did he rape you or shit like that? That's what I'm saying. That's what. Like did
the Vaseline turn? And did that when it all went down? Let's listen to the story.
Bam ain't never penetrate me anally, but what he.
Huh? So you wasn't broken in? Press 1? Wait a minute. So you telling me you wasn't broken in? I'm up here embracing for the moment of a lifetime. Hassan Campbell about to just tell us the truth, right? That's what I'm thinking. And the ball dropped, no point intended. The ball drops and it's like, what the fuck? So he didn't do what? I'm just waiting. You remember the movie on Training Day when old boy said, I like my shit pushed in holes. But I'm waiting for this is some good shit here. I've never been so fucking excited about homosexual conversation on the fucking internet, right? A greased up hand and that. This is fucking amusing on YouTube. Let them flag this shit and I don't even know how I ended up on this title. What the fuck? Right? Hey, man. Black power. Hold me like the river Jordan. That's why I have no shame in karaoke, because I know your secret are safe with me. Safe with me. Don't tell me your secret. Your secret. Give me your pages and diary. My bad, I was just retarded when I'm not in class. All right. Focus.
He did do, and I never really told nobody this.
What'd he do? He didn't grease you down. He didn't do it. What'd he do now? What'd he do?
Come on, bro.
My first experience when I went to Connecticut.
Now we on his first experience. Remember he said he'd be blacking out, in and out. Now his first.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
We finally here, y'all. We fucking here. The first fucking experience. How long we been sitting? A fucking hour and 3 minutes. Lord have mercy. We're finally here, okay? We're at the fucking who, what, where, when, and why, right? He remembers now. The first one. All right? At the house in Connecticut. All right? So how old was you? In Connecticut. Just look me up in your diary. Connecticut, guys. Write that down.
I'm gonna tell you how sick the nigga mind is, because he did the same shit to me. That's how I know Bee Stinger's not lying.
That's how you know Bee Stinger ain't lying. Now, why would he say that? Well, he knows Bee Stinger not lying because that's Bee Stinger's story, family.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
So what'd he do in Connecticut? And how old was you then, sir? Damn.
Bam knew that there would be some physical evidence. So what he did was he thawed me as a young boy. He thawed me.
He thawed him, family. He thawed him.
As a young boy.
What's thawed?
Where he basically rubbing his penis in between your thighs and not going into your anal cavity because he probably realized at me being so young, the damage, I would probably have to go to the hospital. He would probably have to answer. He knew that Bam is not stupid. So my first experience, see, he can't call me a liar because at the end of the day, I know where the house is at. I know he owns a house in Connecticut. Bam can't. The reason why he played Ron Savage the way he played him, everybody knows me to be a son of Bam. So when I came forward, it was like devastating.
Family, what that mean is, I think I've in South LA, but the first time I heard of thawing is when you grease somebody down, a female or something, and she on her period or something like that, and you just grease them down and you got to get yours off or something. But I don't know about like just grease them thighs up. I never had to go through no shit like that. But I'm saying that's the only time I heard of something. That's what the eye vision. You know, I don't know nothing about. So it's to emulate. You just turn over on your side and then you just pull back and forward to emulate it. Sex, but it's not sex. So what that means is, I don't know. I'm thinking he's above age. We talking jail, Connecticut. I'm not sure, but he will turn over to his side and that'll happen. Oh my goodness. So he didn't break him in. That's crazy. I don't. Yeah. No, it's not dry humping. It's a little. I think it's a little more satisfaction because the actual inside of the thighs are oiled up. Press 1. And to a male with an erection, press 1. You would want some type of grease down or something, I guess. Help me out. I mean, I'm saying.
My first experience when I went to Connecticut, I'm going to tell you how sick the nigga mind is because he did the same shit to me. That's how I know Bee Sting is not lying. Bam knew that there would be some physical evidence. So what he did was he thawed me as a young boy. He thawed me as a young boy.
What's thawed?
Where he basically rubbing his penis in between your thighs and not going into your anal cavity because he probably realized at me being so young, the damage, I would probably have to go to the hospital. He would probably have to answer. He knew that Bam is not stupid. So my first experience, see.
So this is after the Polaroid shots. This is after all that. But you a little boy.
He can't call me a liar because at the end of the day, I know where the house is at. I know he owns a house in Connecticut. Bam can't. The reason why he played Ron Savage the way he played him, everybody knows me to be a son of Bam. So when I came forward, it was like devastating.
Everybody knows you to be a son of Bam. A son of Bam is his security team, I think.
It's like having a heart attack. You cannot deny it. On top of the fact that this ain't the first time, like, you got to understand something. Bam is like the boogeyman of little boys. Not just in Bronx River, Bronxdale, which was a L projects back in the day, nothing but killers. Soundview. He was the boogeyman. Lambert.
So why would you, as a grown-ass man, after knowing all them, go and look to murder a 14, 15-year-old child as a grown-ass man?
Why do you think when you see Zulu now, most of the dudes are older dudes? You don't see too many young boys no more. Why do you think at this point in time with
You're changing the
BAMBAATTAA,
subject.
he's giving the Zulu Nation a gag order to be quiet? because there's victims that's still there right now that might tell.
So how does this work though? I'm trying to picture this, not picture it, but
that's what I'm saying. I don't want to picture it.
Yeah, but I mean, like I'm trying to envision. All right, so
he thigh'd you.
You guys.
Do you really want to envision that? I mean,
we don't want to envision
not that. I'm trying to envision like the timeline, like
that's
how
what I'm saying.
happened. Like
you be paraphrasing.
Yeah. So I'm trying to get a better vision of back in the day.
Timeline, brother. When?
How this went. So everyone was Zulu. If you was all in the same projects, you guys are all kind of like family. So you kind of Zulu by default.
Facts.
He molested some of the young kids, young whatever. After that, you guys are still like a part of this. So you're a part of the Zulu. Like you guys go back to the house. Like when something happens, you don't feel comfortable about. You still go back to BAMBAATTAA and rep the team and the whole.
See, they talking like he's a kid. He told this story as if he's a child still. No, because he left the story off at what? 7, 8, 9. The motherfuckers is still thinking he's still talking about a damn kid. He's talking about an adult. And that's where the disconnection came from them with me. Because I ain't talking about no damn child. I'm on a grown-ass man getting out of prison, going to sleep at his BAMBAATTAA house. Press 1? That's what I'm talking about.
Nation, and like you mentioned earlier that you wanted to go get the dude that stabbed him.
Yeah,
that was after you was molested.
Yeah, that was.
So how did you feel?
That was years later. That was actually grown man.
Shame. Shame.
Told you.
Shame.
Told you. Told you. A grown man. I'm not right a little bit. I'm right all the damn time. Press 1. I'm not right a little bit of time. 40, 30%, 15%. No, I'm right all the damn time. On the internet. Yeah, it's true. Crazy. Grown man, right, Texas? Check. Grown man. I told y'all they thought they was talking about a grown. Told you. So y'all go back and they get like 30-something years old. This shit just happened. Like yo damn, like the fall of Negroes. Yeah, he got y'all stuck in time immemorial. Press 1. Grown ass man looking for little ass boys. So when he threatened my children, I had all the right to do what I'm supposed to do. Press 1, protect what's going on, address the situation, and when we see each other, it is what it is. In the meantime, I forgive you. Press 1. What it is. So it just goes to show you that these type of individuals are on the internet. These types of thinking individuals are the ones y'all talking about. He said this about a rapper and you off and 10 toes media, you attack him. Y'all are kids to a nigga like me. You little niggas talking this shit about Hassan Campbell. Y'all little niggas like children arguing in the schoolyard or something. I got a valid. This is real. This is dealing with something real. Y'all arguing with this nigga is just there to popularize this individual. We all know y'all. Everybody sucking each other dicks in the background. Fuck it, they already said it. Everybody try to get along to get along. That's it. That's all. Kev is the only outcast. I'm outlaw around this motherfucker. The only one. The rest of you niggas. Hey man, this little skinny ass nigga. What's his name, Amanda? The one who said you shouldn't be like Kev Gills. Kev Gills the only one on the internet telling the truth. You mean, what's that little nigga name over there, Amanda? The one he was about to go get assaulted by the fraternities. You feel me? I tell Kev Gills, hey, leave him alone. Press 1. He was about to get scooped up by the lead attorney in the fraternity of Tasha K. Press 1. Riding dick, just like Troy Ave said. Everybody trying to get on, riding dick. That's what it is. Don't get mad at me. Riding penis all night long. I don't gotta ride. I don't gotta have none of you niggas on my shit. I don't wanna be y'all friends. None of them. I've been over this motherfucker. How long I been on the screen? About 3 years, 4 years? by myself. Not one click. Press one. Not one nigga. I don't need a nigga. What? Oh, you for real? Oh, watch this. Show you something. A nigga that know how to get it by himself though. That don't need no homies though. A nigga steady on the grind that don't need no homies. Stay on truth. Stay on pack. Nigga, please. Y'all ain't fucking with that. Because truth outlasts fake shineability. The fake gonna rise, fall, then fall flat on their face. Look at Young Pharaoh.
Okay.
Well, you gotta let me break something down because I already see where you're going with this. For one, you gotta understand there's a thing called Stockholm syndrome. This is what they call it.
Stockholm.
It's just like in a lot of black people families, you'll have the daughter or the mother leaving the children with the grandfather, knowing that the grandfather raped her. I don't know how. I can't give you an answer to it,
brother. I'm gonna unlock this comment. But Eddie, you can't overlook the fact that BAMBAATTAA molested Hassan as a kid. I don't even know that to be true. Hassan Campbell ain't prosecuted him. The fuck is you talking about? He ain't did nothing to make a grown ass man with a mind think that he was out to get BAMBAATTAA, other than you believing him on YouTube and sign at a TV. There's a bunch of children out here. I wouldn't be Kev Gill if I thought like you. Pressman. Nigga, I want to come on. Oh, you can't overlook. I'm not overlooking shit. He ain't proved who, what, where. He just saying shit that Ron Savage said, that MC Shan said, that this person said, that everybody else said exactly what he said. He stole them story for everybody else to validate himself. And you sitting around about what I can't overlook. What? In the curtain? The girl did that one. Remember? The girl. Then he did it, and then his brother, and then we waiting on what age this is. That's y'all fault. Y'all think like little children, not me. I'm not gonna lip wrestle with you. I'm just gonna embarrass your dumb ass. Press one.
I can't.
You too grown to have your mind like a damn sixth grader. Like you can't understand how to perceive information. You a motherfucker ain't took no notes in school and was always a distraction. Think they know it all. Run around the earth talking about they conscious and woke. They don't even know who they are. Don't even know what type of bondage they in. Don't even know scripture. Don't even know prophecy. Just walking upon the earth, trying to fit in, booping and bopping to the beat all day long. Ain't that the truth?
I mean, Stockholm syndrome is feelings of trust or affection felt in certain cases of kidnapping or hostage taken by a victim towards a captor.
He ain't got no damn Stockholm syndrome. It ain't no doctor diagnosed him with no Stockholm syndrome. He diagnosed himself after he came up with this story, my belief, because he just ain't proved shit. You know, Stockholm nothing. Y'all just on this internet always pumping niggas up. And you're not even smart enough to call in. You want to put whole paragraphs in the chat room. Don't come over here protecting nobody writing paragraphs in my chat. Call it in and tell me about how he diagnosed himself with Stockholm syndrome. Sometimes I can't believe it's actually people on earth like y'all who think like this. And I'm sorry, I can't believe there's people on earth like this. Wait till I get to Joe Rogan. I can't believe there's people on earth like this. As adults, they know how to formulate a thought and know how to make it appear right if you're not looking correctly. But they sound dumb as hell. He ain't proved the who, what, where, when, and why. We still don't got an age, and the only age we do know is what? Grown ass man. So don't knock me for saying not believing the child. I believe grown ass man. I believe something else, you know? And he said it right there. Grown man.
Yeah. Stockholm syndrome.
Unknown
so
caller.
when you deal
Stockholm syndrome.
Amen. Tick.
Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air. What up?
Hey, this is DJ Queen from Detroit. And I just want to say I love your show. I'm a new subscriber.
Thank you.
I love your realness. I love your kush.
Thank you.
But I just want to say, in my opinion, this was a young boy, unsupervised, thought he was going to make it big, and was willing to do anything. He was willing to let some big...
That's a lot. That's a lot. How do you know he was willing? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
As a grown man, he was willing to let another man touch him.
Okay.
As a child, even children know to go tell somebody.
No, but I just think he's a
grown man.
No, I just think he's a homosexual. I don't think nothing. I mean, I just think he like men.
Oh, I agree with you on that.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
But don't try to play the victim now. I just feel like don't try to play the victim now.
Well, how old was he when this happened? How old was this when this was happening? Did you ever get an age out of him?
We never got an age out of him.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Hey, if you like it as a kid, you like it as a grown up, like you said.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say you like it. No, you twisted, young lady. Get your ass out my class. Unsubscribe. I didn't say that. Don't lie on me because of your sinful behavior. Because of your mindset ain't pure. I don't know. I didn't say that. That's deadly in my soul. What the fuck is you talking? I didn't say no shit like that. That's something that's in your spirit, not mine. Press 1. People try to pass their demons off on you. Keep that right there, serpent. Press 1. That's you. That's how you got to do it. That's how you cast out demons and serpent. A lot of people don't even know the serpent always around. You got to understand. Hey, what'd you say? I was listening. If you know me, you saw it kick in. Oh shit, that nigga Camp said, Press 1. I'm just saying. I'm trying to get a ordinance, DJ Queen. You can get on. I'm not thinking about that. It's not about if he liked it or not. I'm trying to see what age it is. Your mind, DJ Queen, is polluted with the wrong shit. All the labs just come as an add-on, not first. The information is key. You're not saying nothing.
Unknown caller.
You're not taking notes. You smoking weed. Come on, I love your show. You don't love my show. You don't love my show. Coffee and Kush TV. You on the air? What up?
How you doing, Professor?
I'm blessed.
This is Truth Hurts.
Truth Hurts. What's up with you?
Yes, hanging in there. But thank you so much because I agree with you. I saw when you first did the show with Hassan, you gave him a chance to express himself with no biasness. But what people don't know, before you gave him a chance, he went on Mike Larry. And when he mentioned Sarnetta, Mike Larry got upset and he switched it on Mike Larry. By the time he got to you, on Mike Larry, Hassan came up with Stockholm Syndrome because his baby mother, I forgot her name, Lily or something, she told Hassan that because he couldn't explain what happened to him without making people feel sorry for him as a victim. So when Mike Larry was asking him, what happened?
So Leela, is she a doctor?
Mm-hmm. No, but she was his woman. Remember, he was lying, and Mike Larry had him, but he didn't know how to get out of it. So he was like, well, why you kept going back or whatever? He said, listen, you know how you try to fast talk? You got to understand something. See, like, okay, like...
Bam, that's where he came up with the Stockholm Syndrome. I get what you're saying.
Right.
But to be honest, what was the age? Does anybody know the age this was happening?
Right, that's what he stuck him. But I'm going to tell you, because I was following you and everything. That's what really got me. Like, you did it different, with love and respect, and people don't understand that. But he couldn't wiggle away from you. But prior to that, he comes up with Stockholm Syndrome because when Mike Larry said, but like, he kept trying to switch, he said, yeah, but why did you keep going back? You didn't tell nobody that. He said, listen, you got to understand something, and then she jumped in and said, well, it's Stockholm Syndrome. It's like a kidnapper falls in love with his kidnapper, although it's wrong. He said, yeah. That's what it is. It's Stockholm Syndrome. And then she says, like black men or in the family, in the black family, they're known to molest kids and all that, and the black family and I said the devil is a lie. But then you got him because he got mad with Israel Doctrine. So you know how Israel Doctrine, he don't really have patience, but you got him and he couldn't express it because he couldn't wiggle around you. That's why he got mad with you. But if you on this tape, he tells you, if it's not this one, it's another one before that. He tells you when I was like you with the girl, it wasn't making sense because I know, they used to have kids always play those type of games. Now, I don't know to the extent that he's saying, sometimes it's not unusual for children for that. But the way he went and grasped, that's what really blew my mind because he was trying to say that this girl that was the same age as him, they were messing around and they didn't know what they were doing. And because, they saw grown up somewhere in the future or whatever, he saw that behavior. Then this older girl that was supposed to be 12 years old, she was the one that told on him and turned him out. Come to find out, somebody dug deeper. He says his brother was the first one to ever have broken him in. Now, there's a part that you played on this tape. Remember, they asked, how long did you know Bam? He said, he keeps switching back, but you got to stay with him. He said, I knew Bam all my life in my Pampers, since I was in my Pampers. Yes. So that's someone that's familiar with him. And then another time you got him, he said, you was questioning him like that, and he couldn't wiggle. He's like, you said, so Bam lived in the building or whatever. He said, well, listen, because Bam lived in the building, but he was upstairs and lived downstairs. And you was asking like, okay, but why are you going? The way you was asking, like, well, why would you go there if you know it's unsafe and your mother? And he was saying his mother treated him so bad.
I asked him, your mom was telling you don't take your ass upstairs.
Right.
You admitted it. Your mama is telling you, don't you leave. He had to go up there.
Right, but he couldn't take you because you got that calmness and he couldn't dance around you. So gotcha. he kind of got in his feelings. So that's where the Stockholm Syndrome came. It wasn't even his idea. He stole Ron Savage.
So he wasn't diagnosed.
Right. He stole that story from Ron Savage. Remember Ron Savage was the one that said Bam never penetrated and he died.
Right.
Hassan never told that
until after Ron Savage came out. Shout out to Ron Savage.
Right, that's right. And then he said he was going there willingly because Bam, he tried to say he was in poverty. And so he by the time he got to Bam, it was supposed to be about 12 or 13 or something. And by then he was broken in, meaning he was already familiar with being taken advantage of. So he willingly went there. Now, I will never take away that Bam was older. And
I don't know nothing.
Right, if that was true.
I don't know nothing. The only thing I do know is Hassan got so many damn stories. I'm not believing him. I'm just going to listen to him. All this story that he keep taking from everybody else leads me to say already, I don't believe nothing he's saying. Now, I'm not in defense of BAMBAATTAA. He needs to be prosecuted, and everybody who stood by, watched this was going on, get the black book. But for him to go on a hunting spree, like Yosemite Sam, looking for a damn victim, leads me to believe this brother right here is up to and has been up to no good, and ain't as retarded as people think he is. I just like to make fun of his squiggly eyes. Go ahead.
Yes. And you're right. And also to add to that, remember, he was supposed to be a victim that got older. Out of his own mouth, he said he molested disabled children.
Yeah. Then he said he out his own mouth. Him and Bam. He said he wouldn't trust himself around your kids. That's what he said. Because that's right. That's right. So people got
and he had them 3 boys in the car.
Remember, he had them 3 boys in the car. Everything got weird. Remember, I exposed that, man. I said, look at these questions now. Because I'm worried about these audiences. I got a trained mind. Yes, I learned that from Tommy Sotomayor's chat. You hear me?
But they don't know what they messing with. Baby, you destroyed them without of love. And that's why Hassan, I don't think he could ever stand in your presence without really being truthful because you see him. There are some people that see you no matter how you dance around it, and then he comes undone because, you know, when people want you to engage in an argument, you give them a chance to speak. And people will start, like you call it, a straw man argument because you got them so they're dancing around. He can't. He knows that for you for him. Yeah. And that hurt him because he knew you sincerely wanted to help him.
That's
I've
right.
seen others do
Damn, you smart. That's right. I sincerely not wanted to. I helped him.
Right.
And for me, you can't get mad at me for seeing through you after I helped you.
That's right. And remember,
y'all take y'all hate. Y'all see, hate is strong. You'll develop hate and forget what a person did for you.
Yes.
That's right. And you'll think that you justified in your hate because this person seen through your fable and still helped you. Yeah.
And you brought that.
So I can talk this shit because I helped him. That's why. And I see how hard it is for people to show forgiveness and how hard it is for people to say thank you. And they'll choose to hate and cover up and think they running from and shuck and jive. But the truth remains strong. Ain't that something? Still here.
No, but and you're right. And that's why I thank God for you because some child or whatever, you might have spared them from experiencing this horror. I don't think people understand. Either they're low-key down with it and you're exposing them because I see what it is. You know, when a child is a child, that's one thing. And like you said, we don't know. He's telling too many stories. Yeah. When he had a chance, put him away. He said he doesn't want to lock him up. When they lifted you remember in New York where you don't have to worry about statute of limitation. You can bring all your... Remember? And he got mad. He had the church and the Israelites showing up there, and he wouldn't show up when Bam came out there. And then
see,
after that,
if I had known that, I wouldn't have helped him. But God is good.
I know.
No, I'm gonna tell you, things work out the way they're supposed to for the grand unveiling things. Even people be thinking people is on top of the world, but soon as the sheet get pulled right, the veil get pulled right from right up under them. Lift their whole skirt up right there. Look.
Yeah. And that's why I say I thank God for you. And you're right. That's what makes the difference. When you have God in your life, you try to give people a leeway without being biased. A lot of people are on him because they think he can do something he can't. But they never could buy you. And I thank God for that. They never could buy you. They all try to hurt you in some way or whatever. You have a forgiving heart, and that's a blessing. That's why they can't take you down. Because when you got the Lord in your life, no matter what the enemy tries to throw at a child of God, God got a hedge around you. And I thank God for you because you're showing a lot of, sisters and brothers. We have to pay attention. And I thank God for men like you and sisters that see through this mess. Too many, children didn't have somebody to help them. Yeah, and you're making a difference. So I just wanted to add that, that
Thank
you for me, yes, you what you're doing is love, and that's all it is. It's nothing there. We have to call out what is wrong, or else when it's by the time,
suffer the consequences. Thank you, Queen.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Yes, gotta love her, and the chat loves her. But look, she been there since she know everything that's finna come out this boy's mouth. Everything, and it's a trip. And because over the years you got a sense, even with the Brother Polite PayPal scandal, to watch it. It's like when I don't got nothing to do in life and I really want to laugh, I look at Brother Polite. I go back and look at Brother Polite PayPal. I said, look at this motherfucker. It's like one of those scammer shows. And nigga really sat on the phone and said, watch this shit right here. I'm going to show you how I'm a scammer. Hello? Nigga, I take that any day. I'm going to prove to you I'm telling the truth. Watch how I do this. It's like a nigga challenging you to a mental fight. I say, watch this. You gonna just try to fool me right right now, Devin, just right like that. Just watch this. That's some bold ass shit, and I see exactly why he did it that bold. Cause people don't say nothing. That's why.
With Stockholm syndrome, which I found that word after all of this, I can't understand it. I couldn't even explain it to you. I couldn't give you an answer because I don't understand it myself.
He don't understand Stockholm. He diagnosed himself with. He don't understand nothing that's going on, age, nothing. But 19% believes him.
What I will say is like they said, Jamie Foxx said in the comedy.
Now we go. No, come on,
not Jamie Foxx.
See how we revert back to something else. What I will say is though, fucking good times, small wonder type shit. Come on, bruh.
Chris Tucker, BAMBAATTAA was the uncle who paid my way to college and molested me at the same time. Bam was like a father to me. You see what I'm saying?
Wait a minute. Hold up. So he paid your way through college. Sir, children don't go to college.
Shame.
And you damn
Shame.
showing with your college as no damn
Shame.
child. Children don't go to college. Am I wrong for thinking like this? Children don't go to college, man. You understand?
He was like a father to me. I was close with Bam, like really, really close. And you know, people gonna sit up there and say, well, why you didn't do this, and why you?
Don't say what. Don't say what you gonna say.
Well, you go ahead and you say what you say. Do what you do.
How long Bam? How many years Bam has been molesting you?
Press one. That's a good question. Enough of the fucking around, sir. How long have Bam been molesting you? Press one. When y'all ready for this, let's try this again. Nah, damn it. Ha ha, he that. Press one. How long this been going on, bruh? Answer truthfully.
What age? Or you
honestly, I don't really remember, but I know it was like it maybe you know.
Hold on. Huh?
Chris Tucker, BAMBAATTAA was the uncle who paid my way to college and molested me at the same time. Bam was like a father to me. You see what I'm saying? He was like a father to me. I was close with Bam, like really, really close. And you know, people gonna sit up there and say, well, why you didn't do this, and why you?
Don't say what. Don't say what you gonna say.
Well, you go ahead and you say what you say. Do what you do.
How long Bam? How many years Bam has been molesting you? How many years?
Honestly,
what age? Or you?
Honestly, I don't really remember, but I know it was like it maybe you know my probably maybe 15 years old. So
15. Okay. We got a date or something like that. Could have been 16. Is 16 legal in New York? Is 16 legal in New York? All right.
Where like around there, probably around. Honestly, it had to be around there when I started.
He said, "When did he stop?" And nigga said, "Oh, honestly, that had to be around there because that's when I start going crazy and start murdering people." No, when did it stop? From 15 to what? You gotta see. You gotta be looking at this stuff, man. And I be getting hit with the shock value.
Like really, really close. And you know, people gonna sit up there and say, well, why you didn't do this, and why you?
Don't say what. Don't say what you gonna say.
Well, you go ahead and you say what you say. Do what you do.
How long Bam? How many years Bam has been molesting you? How many years?
Honestly,
what age? Or you?
Honestly, I don't really remember, but I know it was like it maybe you know my probably maybe 15 years old somewhere like around there. Probably around. Honestly, it had to be around there when I started going berserk. Because at one point in time, I started going berserk. It was like,
when did he stop, sir? Is the question.
It just started going crazy in the streets.
I'm asking you a question. Did you feel affection towards Bam? Now, when I mean affection, not like you felt obligated towards him, even though he was doing this thing. Did you feel it was wrong, or you just felt like it's a Zulu nation, other niggas went through it, so it's like an initiation?
I felt like it was wrong, but I don't know. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with me. I couldn't even explain it.
Okay.
I can't explain it.
Because you could have, if you think about it, at your age when you was going through, to me, my opinion is he took advantage of you because you was broken already. You know what I'm saying? And he got you on his side as a soldier, because you even told me your flip. I even heard rumors that you were working for the Zulu. I'm saying, for Bam.
That's an understatement.
But what I'm saying to you is that, do you think if you would have talked up?
Did y'all hear what he said? He said Bambaataa was my getaway driver. I'm gonna stop it right there. Did y'all hear what he said? He said, yeah, I'm snitching. Bambaataa was my getaway driver. Let me find what he just said. Hassan Campbell, DJ AKADEMIKS. Facts. See what I'm saying? Well, watch this.
Finally, our honey.
Press 1. Now we gonna listen, because DJ AKADEMIKS, I don't know how that team work over there. Press 1. All right, but I gotta get ready for my show.
Yeah. Search hundreds of travel sites at once. Kayak, search one, and done.
Listen.
This powerful $99 drone is now available.
Hold up. Not yet. We skipped to that.
And this is a promise I made to myself. I will never promote any Bronx drill music where you dissing the dead.
Listen.
I love and learned to love Bronx drill music because of the brother Five God that I was rocking with. I loved his music. He made Black Lives Don't Matter and certain other things. I loved that brother music. He was one of the first drill rappers that I ever wanted to see win. And if me and him didn't have a fallout, he would have been sitting right here with me on this camera, the same way he did with Math Hoffa. We don't deal with each other no more. But his music, I loved his music. And my whole thing is that you can make drill music without dissing the dead. You don't have to disrespect somebody's crying mother. Like, I tell you right now, to the mother of Dennis Taplin in Boston Secor, when I did what I did, and when me and Eric Bennett did what we did, we was young and we was surrounded, and all we knew was how to be wolves. The dudes we was beefing with was way older outside of Javon.
Okay, so he's talking about when he was 16 years old. He's talking about when he was 16 years old and how they got, there was a self-defense. I got it. Okay, I get it. That's who he's apologizing to. Okay, I get exactly what he did. That shit is retarded. They actually saying this shit on a computer.
Earlier.
It's retarded.
You couldn't help nobody else.
If I'd have spoke up earlier, my mother would have been dead.
Come on.
Let me explain something.
Sorry
Let me
for that
explain
face,
something
guys.
to you, for you to understand. In those days of Zulu, Bam was strong. That's why he made that comment on the air. He was like, "Why they ain't say this years ago?" See, even to now, if I didn't expose Bam and I would have just killed Bam, my family would have got wiped out. Because people wouldn't you got to understand, you're dealing with somebody that's a legend. Mm-hmm. Bam is so strong right now. Ask yourself a question. Why is it that they raining on Bill Cosby, but nobody wants to touch Bam?
I don't know. If you ask me, I don't know.
Ask yourself, why is it that... Why? It's more than that, because the powers to be, Bam is down with this satanic cult too. He's down with a satanic cult, and every once in a while they decide who they want to spank. The government didn't speak BAM. Nobody, not a DEA or FBI, never came and talked to me or Ron Savage and said, yo, let us know about the rest of these kids. They never asked no questions. But BAM tried to throw us out there as agents. Talk about this COINTELPRO. They trying to take us down. You seen the video? I don't know if you seen the video. It's gonna be a war. It's gonna people that's gonna like the clown Shep. He's supposed to. He's despicable. He's supposed to be from the Black Panthers. And that's what he say. I'm an original member from the Black.
And they think they're growing in celebrity popularity because of YouTube or views or something like that. But it's just hilarious. People think they stars or what. I'll take it. Fine. Whatever. But damn, G. So I think I've proven my point here today as I over my time limit here, which is supposed to be 2 hours max. I'm 49 minutes over just to prove a fucking point. Okay? You got individuals out here being propped up all over the place, and many people got different reasons for not liking Hassan Campbell. But for me, it's not even about not liking him or nothing. It's just about the storyline. What caused this whole commotion was this storyline that never make and will never make sense if you listen to Hassan tell it. I think something totally different happened. I don't know. What happened to that boy that was 15, 16? What happened to the boy? What happened to the missing teen that went missing that you were sent to kill at an adult age, and who knows what age that is, because if it's anywhere around 30, sir, and people who defend this type of stuff, yeah, well, you see, really ain't got no souls out here. People really just be thanking God in the chat room with emojis and shit, not in real life, not showing repentance. They ain't got no repentance emoji. Coffee and Kush TV. Holla at your boy. I'll see y'all later. Hopefully Amanda can post my Urban Conservative. If it's not, I will post that in my Discord and in my Patreon at the same time. Hope to see you there. We're going to talk a little bit about Joe Rogan, racism, history, this monkey thing, his apology, and so on. It's your boy Coffee and Kush TV. Hassan Campbell couldn't join us for the show today. We'll catch up with him next time. And as always,